Okie doke. Okie doke. Hey guys, Zack here, and welcome to Pokemon Legends Arceus. So, I don't think I need to explain what Pokemon is. I'm pretty sure everybody knows what Pokemon is at this stage. It's kind of one of the biggest franchises in the world, but so I think everybody knows. Yeah, thank you, I put a bot in the thing now, so I should have a thing. But yeah, I have no idea. Yeah, but in any case, yeah, in any case, we're gonna just get started into it. So Pokemon Legends, if you guys don't know, is like this big reimagining of the series made by Game Freak, and it's gonna be a little bit different in how it works. So they decided to go with the whole action adventure type thing this time around, and well, long story short, it's weird. Technically speaking, it is a spin-off, but it is a spin-off within the main franchise, so it's still a main series game. It is very, very weird. But yeah, in any case, I think I'm just gonna get into it. So yeah, first things first, we need to set the game to English. When you see now saving on the screen, your progress will be automatically saved. You can disable autosave in settings. Ooh. I like it so far. Welcome to my realm, located beyond both time and space. It is well that thou art here. Am I talking to Arceus now? Is that what's going on? I get the feeling I'm talking to Arceus right now. In any case. Yes, I called it. I am that which humans call Arceus. Okay, so it is indeed Arceus. That's who we're talking to. You know, just casually talking to God, as it were. Just casually. For fun. Now, I wish to know thine appearance. Alright. I guess. You know what? I don't think the same joke is gonna work again, but, Alright, I don't think the same joke. I'm having a lot of drop frames today, but, I don't think the same joke's gonna work, but, I would be, what is thy name? I made this joke in my, Brilliant Diamond Shining. I should continue at some point, probably. Probably should continue with a Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, but, just to kind of continue with the spiritual thing, I'm gonna, because of a pun, in their saying when you translate this game to Japanese, I'm going to call her Mithra, as in the Xenoblade character. I think everybody knows the joke if they speak Japanese, or at the very least know what the joke is. But in any case, all is correct and I should be? Yes. Mithra. Soon thou shalt find thyself in a world strange to thee. A world inhabited by wondrous creatures that humans call Pokémon. You are one such Pokemon, though, aren't you? Mithra. I mean, you're God. Seek out all Pokemon, and thou shalt find me once more. Okay, so... Alright, so it's gonna send me on an adventure. Hello. Why am I just tumbling through space-time? Where the hell am I? Yeah, well, we need that cell phone, so... There's God. Wait, did he just give me a new cell phone? I know that's a thing. I know that's a thing. Yeah. Yeah, we're here. Hi, Random Geek. Thank you for coming in. But, yeah, welcome to Pokemon Legends Arceus. Well, in any case, yeah, so, basically, God just gave us a cell phone. Long story short, we had a little bit of a chat with God, and, he gave us a cell phone. Wake up! Oh, do wake up, won't you? Who's yelling at me? Oh, the starter Pokemon are yelling at me. Are you alive, my girl? Yeah, I'm, hi. This Professor Laventon is your name, correct? Alright, you gave me quite the shock falling from the sky like that. I see a giant portal over Mount Coronet. Me thinks that's where I came from. Just a little bit. You gave me quite the shock falling from the sky like that. But thank goodness you seem unharmed. Who are you? I'd like to ask you the same. I mean, you fell out of the sky, you understand. Come on, come now. Who in the world does that? Me. I must say your clothing is unusual. You wouldn't happen to have an acquaintance in these parts, would you? I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know. I see. You seem to be in a bit of a pickle. You don't say. Might I offer some directions? Do you have somewhere around here you could stay? No, nowhere. So you don't even know anyone here, and you don't even know where to spend the night. Well, this is proper pickle indeed. Are you quite sure you'll be able to survive? I don't know what I'll do. I see. Well, no gentleman would abandon a person in such need. Hi. Okay, is this how I get my starter? This setup for this? Push Splash. Oh my, I completely forgot. I just caught up to these 3 runaway Pokemon when you tumbled out of the sky. It's almost as if they knew you'd appear here. Ah, but do you even know what a Pokemon is? Of course I do. I mean, I'm not an idiot. I know what a Pokemon is. My, that's a relief. Though you fell from the sky, it seems we have a common ground, eh? Yes, well, these 3 Pokemon belong to me. Mysterious creatures that they are. Oh yes, and what might your name be? Mithra, sir. Oh, ho, sir, called Mithra. Yeah, somebody's going to get that joke, I'm sure. Somebody is going to get that joke. That name has quite a ring to it. I imagine it must have some lovely meaning. It actually does. It means dawn. In translation, I think it's pronounced similarly, but basically Mithra and dawn are spelled exactly the same in Japanese. Oh, but I do apologize. I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Laventon. I am something of a Pokemon professor. So you're a Pokemon professor this time around. Makes sense. That's to say, I'm a scholar seeking to deepen our understanding of Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon such as these 3 here, well, where are they going? Oh, blast and bother, my darling Pokemon! Why must you run from me again? I'm terribly sorry, but do you think you can help me round them up? I beg you. Well, I don't even know what I'm doing, so... Wait, you 3, wait! Well, we know where we're going. Time to go catch me some Pokemans. The old-fashioned way. Hello. There's a glowing beeping object over there. Is that a phone? That's the phone. That's the phone I got. You found something that resembles a phone. It's probably your phone, but it's changed shape. You feel strange power emanating from it. Alright. A message appeared on screen. I bestow upon thee this Arc Phone and thy mission. Seek out all Pokemon. Okay, so you just dumped... So Arceus just dumped me in the middle of the woods. In the middle of what we know is the ancient Sinnoh, the Hisui region. And I just said, you gotta go find all the Pokemon. Good luck. That's basically what he's done. Basically. Okay, this is how I save my progress. I don't have anything else unlocked. So, I just gotta move forward. And help Laventon find his goddamn Pokemon that don't know when to stay still. Alas, yet another miss. Aha, I'm glad you've come to my rescue, my new friend from the sky. I tried catching my little runaways by tossing some Pokeballs their way, but I'm not the best at this sort of thing, you know? Let's see. Okay, so that's an odd way to end a sentence. I'd love to give you a go at it, but perhaps I should tell you a bit more about these three first. That would be helpful, actually. Now that one is Rowlet. Okay. Rowlet can photosynthesize like a plant, and apparently it battles using his sharp feathers. Alright. So, yeah, he basically did. So, he's just like, hey, I'm God. You're gonna do a thing for me. You're gonna go out and catch Pokemon. That is your mission in life now. Good luck, chump. That's basically what happened. That's basically what happened. And based on how the dialogue seems to be indicating that I'm not originally from Hisui, it seems to indicate that I'm coming from the present to the past to do that job for him. So, me thinks he did that deliberately so I can do like some sort of destined time traveler thing. So that I can create that's the story of this game. You're creating the first Pokedex of the Hisui region. So he just sent me back in time to just be like, yeah, go catch all the Pokemon and build a Pokedex for me. That's basically what he's done. All I can photosynthesize like a... Okay. Well, I'm going to go pick... I was going to pick Rowlet as my starter anyway, so... That's basically what we landed on. That one over there is Cyndaquil. Yeah, pretty much. He just left us in the middle of the goddamn wilderness. That's it. That is all. Carry on. That one over there is Cyndaquil. Also, I like what they've done with Cyndaquil, and this is something that a lot of people have pointed out. But Cyndaquil has fire again. He hasn't had basically there's for the most part the models for the 3D games have been great, and they look a lot better and a lot neater. Cyndaquil, unfortunately, was not one of them. Cyndaquil, so basically Cyndaquil's fire for the longest time was not part of his model. So it just kind of went out when he wasn't using it. And he just kind of doesn't look as cool as he did back in the day, back when the sprites were still 2D. But they fixed it now. And now he actually looks kind of cool and kind of cute again. The fire burning on Cyndaquil's back will flare up whenever surprised or irate. Hi, Riz, hi, how are you doing? Yeah, did we just lose audio again? Okay. We seem to have lost audio. Oh, there it is. The Pokemon near the pond is Oshawott. Oshawott naps while floating in the water, and it can use the shell-like object on its belly. So, yeah, it's a very... I like Oshawott. Oshawott is cute. I like all of these Pokemon are great. All of these Pokemon are great, and it kind of makes it a little bit difficult to pick a starter, actually. I'm going for Rowlet because Rowlet's my buddy, but, well, long story short, all of these starters are great, and you should just pick whichever one. Yeah, the Rowlet is, trying to pick one of the three greatest starters in the series is kind of a bit of a problem issue. Because Oshawott's great, and Cyndaquil's great, and Rowlet are all great. So it's very interesting. Also, according to the website, they have new evolutions, so you will need to catch them all eventually. Thank you for just coming in. But yeah, Push Splash. But yeah, basically what's going on is I nearly forgot to cover the most realistic thing. How about to go about catching Pokemon? This is where the game actually is interesting. Here you go, my girl. Pokeballs. Throw these at Pokemon to catch them. Yeah, so... I want to just say this. I definitely think there's a bit of a continuity thing where Dawn has since been sent back in time. So I just kind of named them the same character from my BDSP playthrough because I think that's canon. I think that's canonically part of this game. It's kind of like, hey, we're doing an actual remake of Sinnoh, and then we're doing like an actual They're doing like an actual faithful remake of Sinnoh, and then whatever the hell this can be called, like a Sinnoh remake, I guess. Like they're redesigning it. But in case, Pokeballs. Mysterious ball that can be thrown at wild Pokemon in order to catch them. These balls are crafted by hand, but if you gather necessary materials. Alright. But that won't do for an explanation, would it? I do apologize. Let me be more thorough. Now that I've mentioned already that Pokemon are strange, marvelous creatures. What's so strange about them, you ask? They're magic, basically. Well, each and every Pokemon is able to shrink itself down to minuscule size. Huh? And that's where Pokeballs come in. Is that the actual canon explanation for how Pokeballs are able to store things inside of Pokemon? Is that why it works? Okay. I didn't think that was gonna be the actual in-lore explanation, but here we are. Pokeballs are a recent invention, you see. Throw one of them at a Pokemon and... why, the Pokemon will shrink down and fit inside the ball, comfy as can be. With that, you've caught a Pokemon. I don't know if that's how that works. I thought it was like some sort of futuristic technology thing where they turn the Pokemon into energy and store it that way. Now I know that they literally just shrink down to fit inside the ball. That was not an explanation I thought I was going to get in this, but here we are. You know, we just met, but I'm afraid I've got no one else to turn to. I'd be awfully grateful if you could catch my 3 runaways. I'd be more than happy to. Now, the proper technique is to take aim at Pokemon, then let the ball fly. It's quite simple. Though far be it from me to say so, I suppose, given my own dire lack of skills in this area. Alright, now let's... yes, it does sound... like, in the more modern stuff, that may or may not be true, where they shrink it down and turn it into energy, but, here it seems like they just shrink down and sit inside the Pokeball and are happy as can be. So I'm very, I don't know, that's interesting. That's an interesting little lore revelation that I think they didn't know we would be getting, but here we are. In any case, Pokemon can be caught by throwing Pokeballs at them. Hold on the 0 button of every Pokeball and take aim. Okay, so they're just gonna explain how it works without actually showing me how to do it. Okay. That was something that I praised Sword and Shield for back when I played it. So yeah. So basically the game just kind of like it gives you the tutorial after you've had ample time to go and catch a Pokemon. So you just kind of wander around the wilderness and you catch a Pokemon, and then eventually you run into Leon, who teaches you how to catch a Pokemon, but by that point you should have already caught a Pokemon. It's interesting. But in any case, what am I doing? I need to... okay, first things first, I need to figure out where the hell Rowlet is so that I can catch him. I mean, I see Oshawott. Yeah, basically, because I think, well, this is an era of Pokemon where basically nobody has really caught a Pokemon yet. For the most part, trainers are far and few between, so so the idea of a Pokemon trainer doesn't really exist yet. But in any case, chuck it. I missed. There we go. Now if he'll stay in the Pokeball, that's a different story. Oh, wonderful! You've caught a Pokemon. All right. It seems you acquired the knack for this Pokemon catching business, Mithra. Thank you. Jolly useful skill to have around here. Only 2 of my darling runaways left now. Still, this is most unusual. You don't seem fearful of Pokemon in the slightest. Because I'm from the modern day where Pokemon catching is commonplace. We kind of know how this works. Okay, so he just wants me to catch all the Pokemon. Not necessarily pick my starter yet, but, I get the feeling we're gonna be doing that real soon. Chuck! I missed. Well, that's why they give them 50. Give us 50 of the damn things, don't they? That would be why. You know. Yay! I can hardly believe it, Mithra. Incredible. You know, many people seem to fear even approaching Pokemon. Never mind catch them. Bravo indeed. Just one more to go. Let's wrap this up sharpish, shall we? Yeah, there's a lot of old English in this game, I should mention as well. Some people on Twitter have actually thought it was typos, but no, that's just how people used to speak. And that's obviously that there. I'm pretty sure is where I need to go for the end of the game. Just telling you that right now. The game is probably gonna end with us climbing up Mount Coronet and going to the top and going into whatever that swirly maelstrom of death is there at the top of it. But okay, where the hell is Cyndaquil now? Wasn't it hanging out over here? Ah, yeah, there you are. Oh, no running. No running. This is not the game we're playing. I'm not playing fetch. I'm playing cat. I'm not chasing after you. Get in the ball. Damn. Oh yes, I'm afraid that can't happen. Pokeballs are hardly 100% foolproof. Give it another go, old girl. Except we know they are, because, well, to an extent. There is one, the only one we know of that is indeed 100% foolproof is the Master Ball, but A, I don't think those have been invented yet, and B, they're not mass-produced as is. Like, you literally only get them as, like, a specialty Pokeball that you can find sometimes. Yeah, basically, like, nobody understood what a Pokemon was. Oh, hello. Why are you running up to me? Get in my ball. Don't run up to me. Did you see that? He tried to charge me. He charged at me. Alright, well, we caught him. Here's all 3 of your Pokemon back. Alright, thank you very much indeed. Oh, what a relief to have them all back. You see, the 3 Pokemon you just caught have only just arrived in the village to help with our research. They won't yet listen to anyone. That's perfectly fair. As I mentioned, they bolted from the village almost as if they knew you'd come falling. Well, I must say, Mithra, I was taken aback by how well you use Pokeballs. How is it that you catch Pokemon so ably when you've only just arrived here? About that, I'm kind of from the future. You're not going to understand any of this, but I'm from the future, where catching and training Pokemon is kind of our thing. And, well, you guys are about to discover what it is to meet a Pokemon trainer, and, I'm going to help you, because that's what God told me to do. I mean, yeah, basically, yeah, like, I think that's basically what he's saying, isn't it? But, yeah, that would be interesting if you do wind up seeing the creation of the first Master Ball. Or as you put it, Mater Ball. That would be funny. Just Mater from. If you're imagining Mater from. I'm just imagining Mater from Cars. You're just throwing him at the Pokemon to try and catch them, and they obviously don't survive the encounter because you're throwing a tow truck at them. That sounds painful and dangerous. Don't throw trucks at people. But yeah, what if you do see the creation of the first Master Ball in this game? That would be interesting. I'm not entirely sure, but you can craft Pokeballs in this game. It makes sense, and it seems like Dawn or Lucas or whoever the hell you decide to play as at the start of the game, that might actually be a thing. I don't know. One can't help but think there's a reason you appeared here now. Yeah, because God said so. He basically just kidnapped me from my friends and family and sent me to the past for a couple thousand years in the past, and it's just like, hey, go catch Pokemon for me. So I kind of don't have much of a choice. Basically, I basically have no choice but to catch Pokemon for you. That is basically what he's told me. Seek out all Pokemon. That object is an Arc phone, you say? What an odd device. Could it be guiding you somehow? And you'll indulge me for a moment, but there's something I'd like to share with you. You see, I have a dream to compile this region's first complete record of its Pokemon. We in the field call such a catalog a Pokedex. Yeah, so, yeah, well, I mean, not necessarily thousands of years, but this is like, what is it? This is Meiji, I forget what the actual era is in the actual world, but basically this is like very early industrial Sinnoh. Like back before it was fully colonized, they just kind of like had the one village and then that was it. But I forget when the actual timeline is, but basically this is a very early days of Pokemon before people were able to actually train Pokemon and catch them. And before the gym challenge, before any of that, you're literally just, I mean, yeah, no air conditioning basically. You literally just wander around, get sweaty, and then and then you just make a fan out of paper or whatever the hell, and just fan yourself that way. This is very early. We're going very off the grid, and I'm imagining old Mithra here isn't going to be too happy with that. Its proper Pokedex is a wonderful work of research, containing detailed records of all the Pokemon to be found in a region. But in order to properly document Pokemon, one must, of course, catch them. And that's where I come in, because I'm good at that. And therein lies the rub, I'm afraid. Yeah, nothing. You got nothing. You literally just back before there was any of that, you just bundled up, or built a fan, or you just fanned yourself off with a paper fan, and that was it. That was very early. That was what the early world was like. You literally just cuddled up in your sleeping bag, and that was it. Pokeballs have only just been invented, and many have mastered the skill of using them. Yeah. Thank you for okay, thank you. Enter you, a person who is with a clear talent for catching Pokemon. Your goal is to seek out every Pokemon, and mine is to have all those Pokemon caught. A situation ripe for teamwork, don't you agree? So, this is how things are going to work out for us. We have to catch the Pokemon for old Professor Laventon here, so we can go on our very, very, very merry quest, and just go and catch all the Pokemon, and then eventually meet God, and he'll send us back home to go continue our adventures in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. I think that's what the story is. I'm pretty sure that's what the story is. I mean, come on now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out, my girl? Doesn't seem like we have a choice. Well, I mean, you convinced me. Let's do it. Then whoever, and from wherever you may be, I welcome you with open arms. We have a Pokedex to complete. First things first, let's get these Pokemon back to the village. That will sort out your lodgings and find you some proper clothes and a meal and all that. Alright. Follow me then, onward to Jubilee Village. Yeah, canonically, Jubilee Village is the first village in Sinnoh. It was the first oh, and now we're locking eyes with the Maelstrom at the top of the mountain. I've been staring at that this whole time. I'm pretty sure that's important. I would be genuinely surprised if it wasn't, but it is very, very, very ominous, very important, very central to the whole thing. Thank you for your tireless work in keeping us safe, my good guardsman. This young lady was a great assistance to me and my Pokemon, so I hope you'll forgive my bringing her into the village a bit. Yeah, Mrs. Jubilife. I mean, she's seen the modern Jubilife City, so I would imagine she would be a little bit shell-shocked to discover that it's, well, very archaic and old. But long story short, this is a very undeveloped version of the city. This way, if you please. Also, I'm gonna take a drink real fast. Jubilee Village. Okay, so they were talking about. Okay, yeah. So they're talking about who founded the town. The roads were well known to look as Canal Avenue. That's quite. The village was built scarcely 2 years ago. There's so much to do, not made to do it. And since we know Solo the Pokemon with people, okay. So, yeah, yeah, this is so. What's interesting is that the Galaxy Research Team is the precursor for Team Galactic, who are obviously the main bad guys of Gen 4. Oh, botheration, I almost forgotten. I need to go and report that we successfully recovered the escaped Pokemon. Might I ask you to wait for me at the canteen? I suppose so. It's just past the bridge here, then to the left. The Wallflower, it's called. Okay, so I gotta go find the canteen. Your ARC phone is beeping. Somehow it seems to show you where you need to go next. Almost like it has a built-in GPS. Like all of our modern day phones have. Here's this minus button to view the map on your ARC phone. You can consult the map for guidance in your next destination and information on your missions and quests. You'll also see guidance markers where you're out exploring or running around the village. If you're not sure where to go next, stop and look around in all directions to try and spot one of these markers, then head for it. Alrighty. According to that, we're just gonna go on into the village and go deep. Alright. Well, the good news is it's all marked on my phone. So, that's good, I guess. 1. In an unfamiliar land. Head to the Wallflower, which serves as the village canteen. Alright, so yeah, it seems like we're going to just have to go and do this. I'm assuming they're not going to let us in because we're a literal child. Right? Well, no, aren't you awfully suspicious? Yep, he gave... Well, not so much God, since it obviously... It's a built-in feature for all phones. My phone has it. Everybody's phone has one. Everybody's phone has GPS. God didn't do a damn thing with that. He just gave us our phone and then added his own little special touch to it. That's basically all that happened. Well, no, aren't you awfully suspicious? The Wallflower's for Galaxy Team folk only. We don't have seats for outsiders. Move along. Yeah, I knew it. They're not going to let me in at all. That's mean. Who in the world are you? And what was that bizarre garb you're wearing? A Pokemon could slice right through those flimsy excuses for clothes. For you to get in here, someone must have vouched for you. Was it Professor Laventon? Do you two know each other? He's from a region a long way off. Not the most reliable sort, though. Letting Pokemon run off and give him the slip and all. 3 more of them just got away just a while ago. Alright. I mean... Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Arceus didn't really design the GPS. He just gave us he just redesigned it to work with its ancient Hisui. That's all he did. That's literally it. Literally it. But 3 more of them got away just a while ago. If I hadn't been resting after some Pokemon drugged me with a move called Thundershock, I'd have corralled him for sure. Yeah, that's the thing about this game. You can die in this game. You can get your ass kicked by Pokemon in this. They literally just show up and are like, "Hey, they're basically just like, they're basically you can die in this game if the Pokemon attacks you." And that's gotta be interesting when somebody decides to Nuzlocke this game, because if you can, normally when you do a Nuzlocke, it's like you can only catch the first Pokemon in the area, and then when you die, and then when the Pokemon gets fainted, it dies, and you have to put it in a Pokemon box and leave it there forever. What happens if you die? Does the playthrough just end and you have to restart from the beginning? Because that's what I'm choosing to believe. But the professor, well, unfortunately, it's just as Ray says. I'm a clumsy sort of fellow, to put it mildly. All right. But everything will be quite alright now. Mithra here has agreed to help us with our Pokedex. As in, she's going to join the Survey Corps? What makes you think it's a good idea? We can't just take in any misfits who wandered out of the wilderness. I'll allow it. Hello. Gah! And there's Silene. You should probably recognize her. She looks very similar to her modern day ancestor. If you know who that is, I'm not going to explain it to you. You probably are watching this because you played the original Gen 4. Alright. Assuming it's the individual can contribute to the Survey Corps, that is. I'm the captain of the Galaxy's Team Survey Corps. You may call me Silene. Alright, well thank you, Silene, for letting me into your village with open arms. So to speak. Figuratively speaking, of course. It's not, obviously, you're not the most cuddly person. Professor Laventon has told me how you helped secure his Pokemon when they slipped his control. And now it seems he would like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labor. You look to be 15 or so? Yep, that lines up with what normal Pokemon trainers look like. Generally, they're somewhere between 10 and 18 years old. So I think the oldest was Gen 5s. I think the oldest was Hilda and Hilbert, because I think they're like 17. But yeah, 15 seems about right on the mark. 15 seems to be about where Mithra would be. Or at least that's what I'm gonna call her for this playthrough. Quite old enough to work here for your keep. But if we can't take on a stranger who wanders in among us without any idea of their skills or origins, tomorrow we shall see if you can prove yourself worthy. I think that's a good, fair decision. A most reasonable decision, Captain. Now, would you care to join us for a meal? I'm sure you've got plenty of questions for our visitor. Absolutely. That's quite alright. I prefer to eat alone, so I might appreciate my meals without distraction. So, very much like Cyrus. Very much. That's Cyrus's entire backstory. He's just alone and isolated and doesn't like to be friends with people. And, that's ultimately why he decided to reboot the world in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, and more recently Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, because he felt lonely, and he wanted everybody else to be as lonely as he was, so that by destroying the human spirit. So basically, he just wanted to reboot the world so that everybody would be exactly like him. Yeah, that's one way to do it. I mean, if we're being perfectly honest. Aloof as always, I see. Yeah, she doesn't like people. Well, no matter. The rest of us can share a meal and some pleasant conversation then, eh? Benji, old chum, the usual potato mochi, if you please, but make it for 3 today. Wonderful stuff, Benji. Much obliged. Your potato mochi never fails to please. Isn't this the guy who yelled at me earlier? Where'd you find this stranger in the first place, Professor? Out in the woods! Ah, well, you know that great hole in the sky, the one people call the space-time rift? So people have noticed that. People have indeed noticed that, and they're not doing a damn thing about it. Okay, sure. No problem there. No problem there, like at all. Our new friend fell right out of it. Wait, was that a joke? No, it was not a joke. Come now, I am a scientist. Alright. My job is to observe and explain any or all type of phenomena. I concern myself only with the facts. Alright, if you insist. Now, you already know that there are many Pokemon here in the Hisui region. Sure, they're all over the place, in the grass, in the forest, in the ocean. It's up to us at the Survey Corps to study them and figure out what kind of creatures they are. Basically, yeah. It's your job. Well, we know this much. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. Yeah, that's why people for the longest time didn't want to catch Pokemon. Because Pokemon are scary, being perfectly honest. I mean, yeah, everybody has their favorite Pokemon and point out how cute they are, or how awesome they look, or how good they are in battle. I think we should all just acknowledge the fact that Pokemon are just outright terrifying, because they can easily kill you by accident. Just being perfectly honest. We all know. We all know how terrifying Pokemon can be. They can just drop lightning bolts and stuff out of nowhere, and it is dangerous and terrifying. But it's all impossible to know what kinds of powers they might possess, or what sorts of wondrous things they can do. And that's why we're here. To basically be a test dummy for all of that. That's what God has asked us to do. That's where Mithra... Yeah, God basically just told us, hey, go out, catch all the Pokemon, maybe put yourself in harm's way a little bit to do so, and then come find me. She successfully caught 3 Pokemon. 3 of them in quick order, you understand. Nobody in the Galaxy team is capable of a feat such as that. That means we can finally begin our Pokemon research in earnest. That's really something. We can count ourselves lucky when we manage to catch a single wild Pokemon. While fending off their attacks. Oh, well, we like to be perfectly fair. The Pokemon that fled to the beach weren't on the attack. But they could be. And you know a Pokemon game is doing something different when it tells you several times in the first, what is it, half hour, 40 minutes, that you can just straight up die. You know a Pokemon game is doing something different when it tells you, hey, death could occur, be careful. That's how you know the game's doing something different. But the key to catching Pokemon is getting close enough to aim your Pokeball well. And it seems our new friend here is fearless enough to do that. Does the Survey Corps really need this leeway to be enjoying a leisurely meal with the outsider? Your captain just ordered 10 whole portions of potato mochi, you know. The slow progress on that Pokedex of yours clearly has her on edge. I'm sure we'll start in terrain the good captain stress eating soon enough. Now, have your fill, Mithra. And think, if you make it into Galaxy Team, you'll never have to worry about a meal again. The team provides all of its members' needs, even if said members fell out of the sky. Alright. And now... That was quite delicious. Quite delicious indeed. You're awfully relaxed about this. You do know we won't get to have Mithra join the Survey Corps unless she passes a trial. Not to worry, I have complete confidence in Mithra's skills. And here comes the captain. Let's hope it is not misplaced. It's not. He saw me catch 3 Pokemon in rapid succession. He knows what I'm doing. He knows I know what I'm doing. Mithra, was it? For tonight at least, we will provide you with a place to sleep. You may use our quarters there. Ooh. But if you fail to pass the trial, we will put you in tomorrow. You must move on. You will be expelled from the village to meet your fate, and perhaps your death in the wilds. Harsh! Holy shit. They're just like, yeah, they're just like, if you don't do very good, you're gonna perish. Yeah. Yeah, they're very seem like a very inclusive bunch unless you piss them off. Basically, they literally just let you in and are just like, hey, go catch some Pokemon, or you know, you can't live here anymore. That's basically, they want you to earn your keep, but as long as you do that, they have no problem with you. Happen Sailing's like Kasui in a way. They're both pretty plain. Yeah, that's putting it lightly. No, she simply puts on a stern front to help us keep us all safe. If you insist. I don't think that's how that works, but okay. At any rate, I think it's time we turned in for the night, eh? It's a good thing we can't fall out of the futons we sleep in here. I imagine our new friend has had enough falling for one day. And with that, I bid you both a good night. Did he just make a joke about the fact that I literally just fell out of the sky? And now he's telling me not to fall out of bed as well? Yeah, sleep tight. Wait, so where the hell's my bed? Please tell me that. Still, people falling from the sky? That's some kind of story. Yeah, well, I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that. Alright. In unfamiliar lands, head to the Survey Corps' quarters you've been assigned. I need to go. Okay, so over here. Fun. Enter. And I love how the space hole is like the loading screen for this. Alright, Mithra, time to settle in. Yeah, and that's what they mean by you can't actually fall off the thing. And this is a nice touch. When you go into your bedroom, your shoes come off. When you go into your bed, that's because back in the day, that's how they did it. Actually, that's just standard practice in a Japanese house regardless. But yeah, that's how they do it. Checking survey tips. Survey tips contain all sorts of useful information to help you carry out your survey work in the Hisui region. To read them at any time, simply press the up button, open the menu, then go to the help screen. Handy tips for team members. Don't you wish your toils to be forgotten? Dungeon record keeping will save you from such a fate. Alright, so that's how they mean save. That's how they explain saving your progress, apparently. Fun. Funny fun. Okay. Well. Alright, okay. That's an awesome, yeah, it is a nice touch. Like you're normal, I don't know if this is, I know in a traditional Japanese room you're not supposed to set foot near tatami mat, and I know in general you're not supposed to take your shoes off when you come in the house, but but it is still a nice touch. What is this? It's a jug used to store drinking water. It has a lid on top to keep debris from falling in. Neat. I don't fully understand how that works, but a nice fire in the sunken heart to keep the heat in the entire room heated. Alright, so it's a dresser of fairly solid construction where extra sets of clothing can be kept. And this is where all of our outfits can be bought and worn. Good, investigate. This chest looks like you can store lots and lots of items in it. Alright. Investigate. It's a paper lantern and seems to use oil as its fuel. Interesting. Alright, and then what is this over here? These are some lovely stones that someone must have found, but they're just plain old stones. And then this is... It's a full-length mirror. And we can't do anything with that because we have no outfits. Our 5 principles. Behave with courtesy to others. Superiors are owed your respect. Likes and dislikes are a luxury ill-afforded. Those who are weaker that must be helped. Difficulties must be faced head-on. Alright, that's a pretty solid number of things to be living your life by. That's fair. But in any case, rest until tomorrow morning. We have to. That's how we progress the story. Alright. Hopefully something weird doesn't happen while we're in the... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Badoof! The barrel! Get out of the way! I'm assuming that's our fault. That was a very space-timey whole thing. I can only assume that was our fault. I can only assume. Hey in there, you awake? That was some wild lightning last night. I saw it. I was asleep, but I saw it because I am the main protagonist of a video game, and I know things that other people aren't supposed to know yet. Basically. Alright. Alright, let's go investigate. And now we can run around. That's presumably where we're going to be able to store some of our craftables. I can only assume. Did you sleep at all last night? I know it's not easy in a strange new land. We better not keep Captain Silene laying. Let's hurry to headquarters. Right, we gotta go do a trial thing, right? To prove that we can actually live here. Do-do-do. Ooh. It's pretty in here. Here we are, Galaxy Hall. What do you think? What do you think? Ever seen a building this grand before? Don't give up. Keep those eyes open. Yeah, it is going. Thank you, Murphy Sunbrush for coming in. It is getting very wild. Basically, God just kind of stuck us in the middle of ancient Sinnoh and is just like, hey, I want you to go catch all the Pokemon for me and then come find me again. Fetch. Basically, that's basically the story so far. The wild Pokemon, they were everywhere, attacking from all sides. Who's Yojiro? I sent out my power Pokemon, but against the whole pack, outnumbered. This is what happens when you go too far afield. But the medical corps will put you to rights. Alright. You, do realize that if you fail your trial and get flung out of the village, you could well die out there. Well, you might die even sooner than if you had to take on this trial without a Pokemon to be your partner. Yeah, they're basically just... That's basically what that story is telling us so far. And this is just the only thing that's brought up in the past almost hour. If you're not careful, you will die. Basically, that's what the game has been telling us. That's what the game has established as a thing. Captain Celine, ma'am, I brought Mithra. Alright, you may enter. Yeah, basically the game just told us we could die. And I'm not particularly comfortable with it. Let us get straight to it. If you want to be very blunt. If you wish to join the Galaxy Expedition team, prove yourself capable of going out into the Obsidian Fieldlands and catching 3 different species of Pokemon. Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. All great Pokemon to start the game with. Yeah, very much. Yeah, basically it's a fish out of water story, except, you're in a game, except, you're an ancient Sinnoh. The way it works is that, nobody knows what a Pokemon trainer is yet, or at least not to as large an extent as it would be in the modern day. You know, something we just kind of take for granted just a little bit. So, the long story short is very much if you're not very careful, one false step and you can die. That's basically what the story is trying to tell you. This is not the Pokemon game you are typically accustomed with. So, if you're not careful, you can very well get very badly hurt. And that's basically what the game is trying to tell us. But it's not a big deal. Alright, so 3 species right away, but none of us ever even managed that. Did the stranger not catch 3 different Pokemon only yesterday? That's a fair assessment. Yeah, it's very much. Yeah, this is very much. Yeah, the Legend of Arceus is kind of one of the more interesting games in the series. I mean, obviously, Gen 8 in general has just been mostly good. I mean, BDSP is kind of interesting in that it's a very faithful remake of Sinnoh, but the problem with that is that Sinnoh had a lot of problems that early Pokemon suffered from. So they did eventually come along and fix it with some of the more modern stuff. People don't like how linear and easy and stuff the game is. It's a lot more streamlined than it was back in the day, but going back through playing through BDSP, I think they made the right decision there, because BDSP it's very evident that early Pokemon was very brutal. It very much was a very brutal game back in the day. But in any case, my trial should be simple enough for her. The professor wasn't exaggerating this is. But yeah, the Conquest was a very different game. I've never played Conquest, but I know it was like a crossover. The Galaxy team does not have the means to provide for those who only take without giving. If you wish to stay, you must prove beyond any doubt that you'll be an asset to our cause. And I will lend you one of the Server Corps satchels to carry whatever you may need in the field. Alright, but when do I get my starter Pokemon? Because I'm going to need that at some point. That, whatever it is you're wearing, doesn't suit our satchels in the least. Ray? I'll expect you to step in if anything goes awry. So, basically, Galaxy Team's entry trial. So basically, they basically stuck a kimono pad, the kimono belt over top of t-shirt. And, it just doesn't look right, and then they very much comment that it doesn't look right. Because you're not supposed to wear a kimono sash over a t-shirt. That's not a fashionable choice. Yeah, tactical games are fun. I've kind of gotten into... I know Fire Emblem is like one of the more popular ones. I've been getting into tactical games a little bit more. There's also Triangle Strategy, which is coming out. It's made by Square Enix. I don't know if it's out yet, but it's technically speaking a sequel to... What is it? It's technically a sequel to Octopath Traveler, which I kind of liked. I'm not sure if I'll play that, because I still haven't beaten Octopath Traveler, and Octopath Traveler is a very big game, but, I don't know, I may play it on my own time. It looks interesting. But in any case, this is just explaining how missions work, I think, looking at this. Yeah, it is very much a crime against fashion. Pardon, Mithra, come with me a moment. We need better clothes, basically, is what you're telling me. Now then, a jolly good morning to everyone. What do you need, Professor? In order to complete our Pokedex and, well, simply survive in the unforgivable land, Mythra absolutely must pass this trial. I can do that. Just give me a Pokemon. I'd prefer that Rowlet that I caught. If you will let me have the Pokemon that I gave you. And as a professor of Pokemon, I've got just a ticket to help accomplish that. Yay! My boys! Alright. Can I just have them all? Please? Grow, Mythra, pick the Pokemon that strikes your fancy. With a partner on your own, you'll be able to fight off wild Pokemon outside the village. These little darlings are very dear to me, but it's plain to see that they're rather curious about you. Well, my girl, which Pokemon would you like to keep as your very own? Well, I should mention... So, I should mention all these Pokemon were picked because they fit the theme of Hisui. For different reasons. And according to the website, they all have final Evo evolutions that you can see. I don't know what the final evolutions look like. I've mostly tried to stay blind to the spoilers of this game that have been going rampant around Twitter. But, I mean, the only thing I knew going in was that it was a time travel story because there was a special. But that is also a time travel story, and it makes sense. But, yeah, that's it. But yeah, I'm gonna pick Rowlet because I like Rowlet, and I think it's gonna be interesting. And I don't know what Rowlet. Also, all I know is that Rowlet is eventually going to have a very samurai-looking look. I have no idea what it looks like beyond that. I know it'll eventually evolve, but beyond that, I have no idea. Do you want Rowlet as your first partner? Yes, please. I would love my little buddy. Come here, buddy. Come here. And with that, one of the Pokemon you've caught at Prelude Beach for me will go to be yours to keep. Good show. I've tucked Rowlet back inside your Pokeball for you, so take it. It's yours. Yeah. I received Rowlet. And now he's my little buddy forever. Rowlet is one of my... Rowlet is a lot of people's favorite, actually, because Rowlet is just... Something about Rowlet just triggers something primal in our brains that wants us to protect it. It's something about Rowlet. Rowlet is very precious little bean. I think that's why. It's a very small, very round Pokemon. It's a very small, very round Pokemon. It has a cute. It's based on an owl, which makes it inherently cute. And yeah, he's just a little baby. He's just a little poo baby that I want to protect forever. A word of advice, my girl. Pay close attention to which Pokeballs are empty and which ones contain a Pokemon when you're out in the field. Foom. Plash. Look at those two cheer on their pal Rowlet. Yeah, they're very happy for Rowlet. Or maybe they just want to help Mythra with her trial. This could well be. They did go dashing from the village when Mythra fell out of the sky. After all. Well, not to worry, you two. I'll have you assist me with my research for now. And does that mean we'll get them later? Does that mean we'll get to have them all later? Because I should point out, there's only one version of this game. Where are you supposed to get the other Pokemon if you're not supposed to start over? That is the question. How are you supposed to get the other starters if you're not supposed to? I mean, obviously you can transfer them into home and do it that way, but that's not as fun. You don't want to wipe all of your progress and go back and restart. That's not as fun. By the way, what species has Captain Silene charged with catching? Well, that's smashing. All three of those species can be found in Obsidian Fieldlands. Let me give you some Pokeballs during your trial, then. Alright. That's not a lot. I don't think that's gonna be enough. These Pokeballs may be handcrafted, but they work as a treat, as you've already seen. You gave me 50 at the start. Can I keep those? You'll have this trial cleared up in no time. What you mean? Yeah, the starters I'm pretty sure you'll get at some later point. Because, well, to be perfectly honest, I mean, that's the only way you're gonna get them. To play through the game again. If they don't give them to you at some point later down the line, you're never going to get them again. That's the problem I have right now. You're not gonna get them again. You're not gonna get them later. So you kind of need to just keep an eye on them. Let's be off. I'll show you the way to the Obsidian Field Lands. Meet me at the gate to your left as you leave headquarters. So, we gotta go out of the gate. That's fun. Yeah, also I should mention, there aren't a whole lot of Pokemon in this game. Because obviously the quest of the game is to catch them all. And on top of that, you've already got, I mean, this is the first game where you can indeed catch them all. So, I mean, you haven't been able to catch them since the first generation. So, yeah. It's definitely an important thing to note. You haven't been able to catch them since Gen 1, you haven't been able to catch them all because there's always been version exclusives. Nowadays, this is the first time you can actually catch them all, and even then, you need to work at it with the other games to actually catch what you're missing. But oh, what a curious getup you have there! I can already tell you're quite the character. Can you tell who this one's ancestor is? Can you tell who this one is related to? Can you tell? You probably can. I'm Volo of the Ginkgo Guild, the go-to choice for any of your mercantile needs here in Isui. I've heard talk about you. Fell from the sky, didn't you? Now that's certainly a tale I'd like to hear. Oh, and you have a Pokemon. You're certainly full of interesting surprises. Yeah, you know who it is? Yeah, yeah. Interesting, the odds and novel is key to any good merchant success. So what do you say? How about you and I see how our Pokemon stand up to one another in battle? It's probably a bad idea considering who this is, but what the hell. I like you better and better. What a delightful find. I've also heard about this trial you're to attempt. Yeah, this is a terrible idea. Yeah, he very much looks like his ancestor, doesn't he? He looks very much like her a little bit. Let's have a quick battle to get your blood pumping before you head out. Though I hope you'll know to lose if your Pokemon HP reaches 0. And I love the battle music already. Alright. Ginkgo member Volo challenged you to a battle. Yeah, no. No, that's not who it is. That's not who it is. That's not who it is. But in any case. Oh! He's got Togepi! And we know what we're doing. And now for the fun part. So. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's attacking me. Ow. Yeah, it's Cynthia's. Of course it's Cynthia. Yeah, no, it's ancestor descendant. No, no, ancestor is when they're ancestor. Well, yeah, you are right. It is descendant. Ancestor is when it's the other way around, when you're going back and talking to somebody. Also, one of my also another story. Another game that I actually have to pick up again is actually, what is it? The new Ace, not the necessarily new Ace Attorney game, but there is an Ace Attorney game where you get to play as Phoenix Wright Ancestor, and it's one of the best Ace Attorney games I've played. I definitely need to pick that game up again when I have a space for it, but, it's fun! It is very fun and very interesting, but it's long. It's very long. Moves, items, use them well, and the world will open up to you. Alright. I'm level 6 now. New move. It's always good fun to have your Pokemon do battle, don't you think? And they'll gain experience through battle, even if they'll learn more moves and grow even stronger. Alright. Pokemon sometimes learn new moves when they level up. If you want to change the move your Pokemon can use in battle, we already know how this works. Because some few people have their own Pokemon, if they only knew more about how to use Pokeballs. And at any rate, let me help those through battle recovers from their little exercise. Yeah, exercise is putting it mildly. They kick the shit out of each other. And thanks to you, my Skyfallen friend, I present some potions and thanks. We haven't gotten... So, can we craft potions as well? Potion. A topical medicine meant to be applied to Pokemon. It can be restored 6 HP to a single Pokemon. This is early potion stuff. So, yeah, we need to figure out how to make this, or we're never going to be able to survive very long. You can use them as your Pokemon whenever they might be worn out from battle. I'm hoping that you're successful on that trial of yours. More Galaxy team members means more customers for yours truly, after all. Alright, and off he goes. As you can battle that well, I've had a feeling you may have a trial well in hand, even if it's more to do with catching than battling. Now then, on to Obsidian Fields. Whenever you leave Jubilee Village, you'll have to pick a destination for your map and let rest the guidemen know where you're off to. That way, someone can collect something if you want to go wrong. Yeah. Hey, I hope it makes you through this. Yeah, so that's the thing. This game is very much Pokemon Monster Hunter. That's basically what it is. You're a Myther, correct? I was informed you'll be passing through. Your trial will take place outside the safety of the village. Please take care when to come back alive. Okay, so where are we going? We've got Jubilee Village. Yeah, this is very much just Pokemon Monster Hunter, basically. No, Mythra doesn't get to come with so far. He's just kind of goes off on his own little mission. That's it. But in any case, yeah, Obsidian Fieldlands is the next place we need to go. So, yeah, we're going to Fieldland Camp. But yeah, this game is very much Pokemon Monster Hunter. That's basically what this game is. I would have called it that, but well, that's not as catching a stream title, I don't think. I mean, that would have been funny. Let's go Rathalos or something, but I don't know. I could change the stream name to that, but I don't know if that's a good idea. This is our base camp. It's where we start and finish our surveys. Now, remember what you've got to do. You've been tasked with catching 3 species of Pokemon, Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. And I think I know where I can find them all. I'm curious to see if the Professor's stories about you are really true. Alright. Oh, Professor, something wrong? No, he just came to watch. Ah, well, you see. Captain Silene got hold of me after you left. She impressed upon me that I bear full responsibility for whatever happens to our sudden guest. She doesn't let it up. How exactly you're supposed to help out here, Professor? To be honest, my dear boy, I don't intend to lift a finger. Mythra's talents are the real deal. She'll pass with flying colors, you'll see. So, in other words, I'm still the one bearing the responsibilities here. Not my ideal state of affairs. Let's just get started. You'll be more than equal to this, Mythra. And, we're going to be doing that. Alright, so, we need a... okay, so that guy will sell these things. What can I craft? Oh, I haven't learned how to do that. How long would you like to rest? Actually, I stay up. I don't want to rest right now. Ah, there's my item storage. Okay, so I haven't learned anything yet. Pokemon starts launching attacks at you. Run to safety as quickly as you can. Alright, my girl? Yep, let's go. Let's go get our ass kicked by a Pokemon, I guess. That's what we're doing now. That's our story. This is Aspiration Hill. It's pretty. Obsidian Fieldlands. Look, a Bidoof. We're finding the Pokemon you need already. Yeah, but, Bidoof is terrifying. I mean, it's just a beaver, but, you may be some sort of prodigy, but just in case, here's what Captain Silene taught me. Hold down the ZL button to focus on a wall. We already know what this is. Bidoof is a mellow Pokemon, which means it doesn't tend to run away when you approach. Aim carefully, let your Pokeball fly, and you ought to be alright. Okay, I can do that. It's not a particularly big deal. So where the hell's Bidoof? Oh, that is a 3D thing. ZL. Hi, Bidoof. Come be in my Pokeball. Or it can run away. Hi. You want to be mine? You want to be my Pokemon? Huh? Yay! I caught Bidoof! One Bidoof caught. Now on we march. Yeah, Bidoof's great. Bidoof is really good. So, I mean, people mostly use it because it's really good at using HMs, but, Bidoof has a bit more going for it than that. I'm assuming that's the Shinx down there. Now, there's the Starly. Now, Starly here is the type to run after the drop of a hat. So don't spoop it. That's basically what it's telling me. Don't spoop the Pokemon. But not to worry, crouch down in the grass and it won't spot you. That's how you can get close. So it's teaching me how all the different Pokemon behave and when they see me. Also, I love how I'm blonde in this. Press the P button to crouch and make sure it's harder for more Pokemon to notice you. Press the same button again to rise. If you creep into the tall grass while crouched still low, you will be even harder for wild Pokemon to detect. So how do I crouch? How do I crouch? Can I crouch? Oh. That's how it does it. Okay, so I gotta climb into the thingamabob. So what the hell is this? I guess we're taking that. Well? That went well. Where's it going now? Follow it into the thing. Get close enough. Pick a Pokeball at it. Yeah, Metal Gear Pokemon Edition, basically. What a thrill. I need to play Metal Gear. I mean, not the new one. Not the most recent one. What was it? Metal Gear Survive? Not that one. That one wasn't... That one's the only one not made by Hideo Kojima, and it's kind of awful. The rest of it, though, it's pretty decent for the most part, so I might as well check it out. He made Death Stranding after that as well, so I don't know. I may have to check out both of those, one if not both of those. But at StarCloud 2, I admit I'm impressed so far. I would love to see Pokemon. I would love to see. I don't know. I'm not sure what would happen, but I would love to see if I don't think Hideo Kojima can legally do this, or at least not unless he has good grounds to, but I would love to see him buy his series back so he can continue making it. I mean, because obviously Konami is kind of running it into the ground with Metal Gear Survive, which wasn't very good for a number of reasons. But I forgot to share one smidgen of wisdom. How to throw your partner's Pokeball. The quote Captain Sunlean's wise teachings. Have an item at the ready but want to send out a Pokemon? Press X. Have a Pokemon at the ready but want to throw an item? Press X. The captain's a real expert on these things. So her advice is press X. Then once you've got a Pokemon ready, try aiming for certain rocks, or choose like this one. Your Pokemon will hunt for berries and things, and it will bring back whatever it finds. Now it's time for your partner to shine. We've reached your final hurdle, catching a Shinx. Alright, so what is he talking about? Oh, I see. Alright, so can I throw this? What am I doing? Okay, I picked up berries. That's neat. So that's how I harvest berries. That's kind of cool. So where the hell's the Shinx? Well, that's kind of fun that you can just peg your Pokemon at a Pokeball, at a, whatever the hell, and then just get it that way. There it is. Shinx. So terrifying. Shinx has aggressive disposition. Did you know that already? That means it attacks us. That figures. Me, I have to focus on Pokemon that carefully to notice a thing like that. Once aggressive Pokemon get wound up, they'll knock away any balls you throw. Alright. When you use the CL Pokemon to focus on a Pokemon, you see how easy it may be to catch. The more arrows you see pointing up above the Pokemon, the easier will be to catch. An X icon will appear above a Pokemon that is picked to fight with you. Be warned, Pokemon displaying an icon cannot be caught unless you engage them in battle. So I gotta beat the shit out of it to get it to come be mine. Just like a real Pokemon battle. But not to worry, I'll teach you the trick to catching them. You draw them into battle. Once it's caught up in the heat of battle, you can throw a Pokeball to try and catch it. You got a few Pokemon of your own to use now, don't you? Take one of their Pokeballs and throw it at a wild Pokemon you want to use. Alright. Use what you learned in your battle with Volo. Get out there and make your last catch. Alright. The game... Okay, yeah, I've heard about the Game Boy Color one. I know he didn't do. Everything else, though, he did. I don't think the Game Boy Color one is actually canon. I don't think. Everything else that he made, though... is canon. But, I would like to check out Metal Gear. It sounds interesting. I know a couple of them were on GameCube. I'm curious what system they would be on for now. I wonder if they've got ported to anything. I'll have to look into that. But, so you just start battle against a wild Pokemon, simply throw a Pokeball that contains one of your own Pokemon at it. If you can see they currently have an item ready to throw, not just Pokemon, press the X button. It will allow you to tell. Okay. So, let's do that. Up here he comes. Oh, that wasn't what I wanted. Oh, is it going to try and attack me? Please tell me it's not going to try and attack me. Yeah, I can't do anything with that. So I gotta fight it. Yeah, okay. What is Leaf It? Isn't Leafage a... Alright. Alright. And it hits for neutral damage, so I think I'll be... It's not... Why is it not... I don't want to... Alright, you can't knock out a Shinx if you want to catch it. Yeah, battle catching works the same. Choose an empty Pokemon from... Okay. Okay, so it works exactly identical. Alright, so we got it. So... I wasn't sure if that was how it works, but, it seems we can't knock a Pokemon out if we want to catch it. Alright, let's fight. Alright, then if we don't want to knock it out... Okay. We don't want to knock it out, so we gotta just be careful. Ow! Okay. We're fine. We're fine. Gotta make sure it's in the red before we can catch it. Items. Shuck. Perfect. Kind of Shinx. Wait, did you really? You really did, didn't you? Did it. That's 3 species of Pokemon caught. You really are some kind of prodigy. You must have given Professor Levinson the shock of his life. First you fell from the sky, then you go and catch all of our escaped Pokemon, one after another. I honestly didn't believe the professor's story until I saw you in action for myself. You here with the 3 Pokemon caught. You completed your trial. Nice. So now we get to move on and do whatever. Yeah, it should be good now. We're fine. Oh, I see you passed the trial with flying colors, and it seems you did and went just that. Congratulations, Mithra. You take your first step towards seeking out every Pokemon. This calls for a commemorative photo. Okay, this has to be an old-timey camera, cause well, long story short, I'm not sure how cameras worked back then. Being perfectly honest, I know cameras are a recent-ish invention. I don't remember how they worked. I mean, in terms of recent history, they're not a very old, ancient thing. I gotta admit, it's true. You've got real talent for this. Now then, we best report back to Captain Silene. Time to head back to Jubilee Village, eh? Yep, and also get me a proper uniform, because currently, I am, currently wearing a uniform that I'm not supposed to be wearing. People have commented on my weird clothes, so I kind of need an outfit. They're probably going to give me one now that I've done the thing. Eventually, you should be able to have Pokemon you've caught live in the village pastures. What do you mean? Wait, is that like the daycare? The most Pokemon a person can have with them in exploring is 6, apparently. Not that we have anyone who can manage that. Fair enough, because nobody's been able to catch that many yet. I need a drink. Come now, you two. Let's not dilly-dally. Captain Silene awaits our report at headquarters. I'm imagining she's going to have a very strange reaction on her face. I can't wait to see the captain's reaction. I'm not entirely sure how she's going to react. She's a very stoic person, so I'm imagining she will be impressed, but not a little amused, but not necessarily like, hey, that's the most amazing thing I've seen. In any case, let's investigate this. Doors open. All right. Silene, I got a thing. I did the thing you asked me to do. Please let me have a uniform now. It seems we won't have to leave you to die after all. Well, okay then. She's still very harsh. Congratulations. You passed your trial. You can hold on to that satchel. I must admit you have impressed me. I set a huge hurdle to judge whether a stranger like yourself could be worthy, but you cleared it. This is yours, the official uniform of the Survey Corps. I get to be dressed up now. Users received a Survey Corps uniform and a pair of Survey Corps sandals. Get changed in the room you used last night, then you can report at once to the 3rd floor. Present yourself in uniform to our commander. This is your first official order from your captain. I can do that. So we gotta go get changed first. I think we can manage that. Alright, so what are our Pokemon that we got? We got Shin, Starly, Bidoof, and Rowlet. Not a particularly robust team so far, but it'll do the job. It'll do a good job. We are going to catch other Pokemon later, and we do need to evolve them as well, so yeah, eventually we will need to work on that, but let's get changed. You want to change your outfit? Yes, please. Time to put your Survey Corps uniform and your Survey Corps sandals. Okay, so this is where our outfits come in. Survey Corps uniform. And, where's my sandals? Yeah. Now we look the part. We don't have a hat. We don't have a hat yet, but, we'll work on that. Yep. You changed to your Survey Corps uniform. Now we look the part. It looks amazing. We look amazing now. We look fabulous. Look at you in the Survey Corps uniform. Now it finally feels like you're one of us. We do need a hat though, if you have one of those lying around. But I do wonder when the captain decided to go ahead and get the uniform ready for you. I see you've changed. Regarding your accommodations, you may continue to use the room you slept in last night. Okay. You may wear this as well. It is a cute uniform. It looks good on her. It does. I mean, it does. It is a very cute uniform. I mean, she still doesn't have her trademark hat, but well, we'll work on that. We will eventually get it. We will eventually get a hat, I'm assuming. You may wear this as what is it? Yay! It's not a hat, but it's a bandana. And it's cute and adorable. Now present yourself to the commander. Alright. And now we actually look the part. So, where's the commander? Third floor, she said? So, where's this next set of stairs? This is a big building. Yeah, this is big. We're gonna get lost easily in here, I can already tell. Look at how massive this place is. Granted, it's probably the only building that's like that. Hey, I know who this is. Yeah? You guys should recognize this guy as well. He's also a Sinnoh character. I have been waiting for you. I am Kamado, commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. So you're Mithra. Yes, sir. I've been briefed on your situation, including how you fell from the rift in the sky. It's also weird. It's very weird that this guy isn't our Pokemon professor this time around. His descendant is, but the ancestor version of him not so much. It's very weird that he's not the Pokemon professor in this. Now then, let's see what you're made of. Face me in combat. Try to throw him. So we can either try to throw him or charge at him. Yeah. Okay, guess that didn't really matter. You've got some fight in you. Your sumo needs work, but I do see some potential. Yeah, he literally just threw me. Don't expect a warm welcome from everyone. Naturally, some will be slow to trust an outsider who literally fell out of the blue. The superstitious among us might see your arrival as a portent of disaster. Well, we saw something weird going on outside, so you're not entirely wrong with that. But you passed the trial that was put to you. No matter how odd you may seem, you're part of Jubilee Village now. Dedicate yourself to the work of the Galaxy Expedition team and complete the Pokedex. I think we can manage that. But I warn you, Mithra. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. Keep your wits about you as you work. They very much keep saying that. Pokemon are terrifying creatures because nobody has caught a Pokemon before. Or at the very least, not to the extent that we know it. No, very few people have actually caught Pokemon, let alone a full team of 6 of them, and gone on a journey to complete a Pokedex yet. That's just something we take for granted in the modern Pokemon games. That's just something that we take for granted. It's just like, oh, you go out and complete the Pokedex, you eventually get a thing. That wasn't the case back then. Back here, that wasn't the case. Literally, everybody had like maybe one Pokemon on them, and that was it. Alright, but in any case, we completed our first mission. Alright, so now what do we do? So the commander has also accepted you. But understand, you begin as a no-star recruit among our ranks. In other words, you have no rank at all. So we gotta earn our keep, basically. Perform well as a member of the Survey Corps and you'll move up through the ranks. And indeed, you see, the more you add to the Pokedex, the higher your rank will become. And working on the Pokedex will also, of course, bring you closer toward that goal of yours. To seek out every last Pokemon. Here, you'll need this. Oh, is it our... You obtained a recipe for crafting Now we can craft Pokeballs. Now we know what we're doing. Alright, a recipe for crafting Pokeballs from scratch. Requires materials 1 apricorn and 1 tumblestone. Alright, well now that we know what we're doing, we can now Breath of the Wild this stuff. And 3,000 as well. You may have to buy the necessary materials. Yet they still have Pokedollars. Okay, when was that currency established? That's an old currency if that's the case. How do we still have Pokedollars yet in ancient Sinnoh? That's an interesting lore detail there as well. Are Pokedollars just that ancient? Have people just been using Pokedollars for that long? Yep. Yeah. Essentially, people have been like, yeah, Pokemon will kick your ass. Don't mess with them. But in any case, yeah, hope you do well at that old job. Right, you're an expert at crafting yourself. Teach our new recruit what she needs to know. They will destroy you. Yes, ma'am, Captain. Get ready for listening crafting. Crafting means making items from scratch. That's right. Whatever you need in your survey work, you will most likely make yourself. Some things you can buy at the general store, but it's good to try and be self-sufficient. This way, we can even catch Pokemon with Pokeballs we crafted ourselves. Then listen to me prattle on. Let's go to the craft work so you can try it yourself. Yeah, this mechanic in particular has been a bit hotly debated because Pokeballs. The interesting thing about Pokeballs is that we know nowadays that you require a specialist to be able to make apricorn balls, and then there's the fact that Pokeballs, that according to Drayden from Gen 5, Pokeballs didn't exist when he was a kid. I get the feeling Pokeballs were not very commonplace, and For the longest time, people made them themselves, and then eventually, it's people found a way how to actually make them from scratch, by crafting them normally and just mass producing them. And nowadays, the craft of actually making your Pokeball has kind of died off. That's my personal theory. For the most part, the craft exists, but you need a specialist now because you no longer are able to make Pokeballs. For the most part, the trade has been forgotten, except for a handful of people. Well done earning a place in our team. My name's Anth. I'm the local clothier, whatever the hell it's pronounced. The professor asked me that I go and ready you a change of clothes, so here you go. I don't hope they fit. Yay. You received an everyday kimono and a pair of everyday trousers. I hope you'll avail yourself to the village humble shops. Alright, thank you. Swish. Hey, this way the craft works. Alright. I love how his clothes just went swishy swish. I mean, it's a fun little detail. I'm easily amused by things like that. This here's the craft works, and this is the workbench. It's where you craft things. Pretty self-explanatory, right? Yeah, kinda. Okay, so that's what we need to do. When you step up to the workbench, I'll supply your materials to make a Pokeball. Call in presents to celebrate your passing your trial. And as for the money the captain gave you, feel free to spend that however you like. You're probably going to be holding on to that. Any recipes you should tell you what your materials you need to complete them. As the workbench, just use what you want to make them and get crafting. Go on, try it out. Alright, you can use the workbenches in Jubilee Village and the base camps of Pokemon balls or other items. Crafting items requires a recipe and the necessary materials. Alright, so what do we do? Ooh. Okay, so how many do I have? Let's do the max that the game has provided me with. Alright. Just make sure we have enough. Basics of crafting. We have more than exceeded at the basics of crafting. Now we have double the Pokeballs. Oh, now that's some fine craftsmanship. Hard to believe that was your first time stepping up to the workbench, my girl. Yeah, how do we know how to make a Pokeball? That is the thing I have a problem with. How do we know so well how to make a Pokeball so well if this is the first time doing it? Just being perfectly honest. You'll recall, of course, that Pokemon possess the odd power to shrink themselves down. With that Pokeball we craft, we can make use of that power to catch them. And so that more Pokemon species can be duly recorded in a Pokedex. And on that note, here you are. Oh, is this the Pokedex? Yay! We got the Pokedex now. Yeah. It took us an hour and a half, but we finally have the Pokedex. Pokedex, a volume for compiling and the collected results of much Pokemon research. Professor Laventon continually adds to it with each report made on a new species of Pokemon. Alright, so how many Pokemon we got? Test with unreported data, 8. Alright, so open. What do we got? Rowlet, about this new species you managed to catch. Okay, so we got a report to the professor before we can actually discover species of Pokemon, catch one, report back to the first. Okay, so we haven't caught any of these 3. So we need to tell him when we do that. I prepared this volume just for you. Maybe God imparted you with that knowledge? Yeah, probably. Maybe God is the one who did it. Maybe God is the one. God is responsible for everything. Arceus has done everything in his power to make sure we get off on the right foot. He taught. Maybe he just personally tutored us on how to make a Pokeball. It's like, okay, so you take the Tumblestone and then you hollow out the apricorn with the Tumblestone and then you make a Pokeball. And I just hit my desk. Ow, that hurt. Ow. Okay, I hit my hands on the desk. Ow. I prepared this volume just for you. I hope it aids you well in your aim to seek out all the Pokemon there is in the Grand Region. Oh, it'll take plenty of research tasks to help the professor complete the Pokedex. I've got to get going on those myself. Alright. I'd be all too happy to explain more with the research tasks to offer you assistance with. Come join me at the Fieldlands camp where you are ready, my good Mithra. Getting to work on research tasks. Activate guide. What are we doing? I just want to make sure we got that tracked on our quest. Yeah, that was an established thing up in the thing. Excuse me, we've established that, but, we're going to Fieldland's camp. Would you mind taking a request from me? Yeah, I'll explain that in a minute, but, I'm standing guard, so I can't leave my post, but I'll be here at headquarters if you want to talk about it. Alright, okay. Request icons. If you further request, you may receive a next reward. Alright, so basically more like another thing like Pokemon Monster Hunter. But okay, so basically what I'm going to explain now is that for the longest time we just assumed that Pokemon were converted into energy and stored inside their Pokeballs that way. Now this game seems to imply that now the game seems to imply that they're just being shrunken down and store them and are able to shrink themselves down naturally. So you can just store them inside a Pokemon. Yeah, not like you can be digitized in primitive Sinnoh and Hisui. Not so much the case, but in any case, this guy has a thing he wants to talk to us about. Hey, so there's this Pokemon called Wurmple. Have you heard of it? Yes, I have heard of it. Well, you see, I was having a chat with Professor Laventon, and he told me that after a Pokemon gains a certain amount of experience through battling and the like, it will sometimes change its appearance and become stronger. He said there was this phenomenon called evolution. Alright, some Pokemon can undergo evolution. We already know about this because this is a main series mechanic. This game, I should mention, is a little bit handholdy because obviously not everybody knows about the fact that this is in an era when all the things we know and take for granted haven't been established yet. So by its very nature, it's a little bit handholdy because you're literally teaching people how to do this. And so I decided I want to raise a Wurmple myself and have it evolve. You're part of the Survey Corps, aren't you? If you catch a Wurmple, can you let me have it? There'll be just a reward in it for you, I promise. Just get a Wurmple for me if you can. Alright. Wurmple can evolve! We'll check on that later, but, well, we got a couple of requests that we need to fulfill. I guess we can take a couple of these before we leave. You're a newcomer and fell from the sky. Are you hanging outside the village? Of course you are. The Survey Corps must have had to get out and out to compile that Pokedex. Some book that you were working on, right? Well, you're on your way. To be Fire. Find out all about Starly. Pokemon certainly are terrifying creatures. Yes, we've established this. But when I see Starly, I feel simply whole. Not that I have the least desire to actually touch one, mind you. Please let me see Starly's entry in that Pokedex the moment you complete it. Alright, adorable Starly. Alright, so... Okay, so I need to talk to Professor Laventon wherever the hell he is. I don't know where he is, but, he does a thing when we talk to him. I know Shika's ears has an odd marking on the insides, but what were they? Hi. No use, I can't remember. This keeps me up all night. Hey, Angel with that Survey Corps, if you could catch a Shinx, could you show it to me? I've got to see one with my own eyes. Please, I can't remember the life of me what those ears look like. It's driving me up the wall. We already have that request that we can fulfill. So, got one of the Shinx to show me? Yeah, we got a Shinx. We're just gonna show it to you. Select. Alright, let's have a peek at those round ears. That's it. That's a kind of yellow cross patterns on them. Kind of like a star. Can't tell you what a relief this is. Felt like I had a bone stuck in my throat. Only in the throat's my brain and the bone's a thought. Thanks for helping me get that bone out. That's a pretty forced metaphor, but you're welcome. And he gave me potions! Oh, thank you for that. Alright, so how do we... Head outside the village, or we stay safe out there, kid. Where are we going? We gotta go Obsidian Fieldlands, so let's go do Obsidian Fieldlands. What are we doing in Obsidian Fieldlands? Ooh. K. I don't know why I was surprised by the banner. Obviously the banner's there. Right, let's get on to it, then, shall we? In order to complete this Pokedex of ours, there are a great many research tasks I need your help to carry out, my girl. The details of these tasks can be found in the Pokedex for you to reference anytime. Alright, so research tasks are tasks that you need to carry out to complete the Pokedex. Each Pokedex Pokemon species has a different number of varieties of research tasks. Put the down button, open your Pokedex. Okay, then, alright, so we're just kind of When you're focused on a wild Pokemon in the field using ZL button, you can also instantly check the research stats for that species by pressing the down button on your Pokedex to the right next to the page. Some Pokemon have some unusual research stats, so be sure to check them out. Alright. You must catch and battle diverse Pokemon species and carry out a plethora of research tasks. Do so, and you'll gain reward points and other rewards for... okay. So I need to keep researching. Now, there's only one more nugget of wisdom I got to share, Mithra. Wild Pokemon may attack you at any time. When they do, dodge like your life depends on it. Yeah. In case you haven't established that we haven't established that this is a very different type of Pokemon game, here it is, once again. You could die. Please be careful. Come again? Look, just watch me. Would you? They'll be able to. Then you'll be able to copy what I do. Here I go. Uh-oh. Ah. He just wants me to do a dodge roll. See, that's how you know. Okay. Silently dodge will keep you from getting hurt by the fierce attacks of the wild Pokemon. And that's key if you'd rather not end up blackened out in some field like I did. When those Shinx got me with Thundershock, I might have been done for in the Shurivish corpse. Hadn't come to save me. Okay, I didn't read that correctly at all. But hey, no need to worry. You got me here to give you tips. I'll teach you plenty. And then he runs off into the woods. And refuses to explain anything. Research tasks aren't simply by catching Pokemon. I suggest you learn some of the rays of ice. You'll find every... Can I? Or would you rather return... No, I want to show you the Pokemon. Apparently I can't do that yet. So... how do I... how do I... Oh, I see. So, if I want to do everything, I need to... Okay, so I need to keep an eye on it and make sure it evolves correctly. Or I'm not going to be able to do a thing with that. Alright. So, these are all the moves it can learn. Okay, so we're just gonna keep an eye on that. Can I report these? Can I report these things? Okay, apparently he's not gonna let me talk to him until I actually do some things. So I'll probably have to report to him back at Jubilee Village, and that's not a big deal. You're ready for some Servant Core Wisdom. Focus the Pokemon ZL button, then press the down button to open the field. Pokedex. You'll see what attacks you have for that Pokemon. Speaking of which, Bidoof. Did you see that your research attacks for both include one of how many you've caught? That's right, catching just one won't do it. You'll gotta get 2, then 4, then maybe more and more. Speaking of which, he runs off. And when it's time to battle a Pokemon, remember the captain switching wisdom. If you have to... Okay. So let's just catch a we gotta catch a Bidoof. There's nothing particularly wrong about that. Spoiled Apricorn. Where did we get that from? Alright, I guess we're gonna have to catch a Bidoof. So, get in my Pokeball. Alright, that didn't work. Alright, I'm gonna leave the Bidoof alone for now. I know that I'm laying it on thick, but don't forget to open your Pokedex when you focus on a Pokemon and check out the research text for it. You just hold down Z and press down. Try checking out your test for Starly next. Okay, but it's gonna run off if I get too close. Well, your test is to catch a Starly without being spotted, right? You can get that done if you hide in some tall grass to try and catch him. Give it a try. Alright, that seems easy. I'll wait for you up ahead. Come catch me once you finish some tasks. Alright. I think I can do that. I think that's an easy enough task to finish. Hiding in the grass. Gotta catch it without scaring it. Doesn't see me. You can get a little bit closer so I can catch it. Damn. Alright. I guess that does it for that one. That was a bust. Alright. Okay, so I gotta catch it without being spotted. So gotta get close. Close enough that I can catch it. Go to sleep. Critical capture! Apparently. Yeah! Ooh! Oh, I see what we're doing now. So there's a set number I need to catch in for it to work. Alright, I know the Starlies are skittish, so I'm gonna just kind of... let's see where the nearest one is. See if I can get one to come closer to me so I can catch it. It doesn't see me in the grass. It does not see me in the slightest. So, peg! I believe that should finish off our research task. Ooh, new move. And it spotted me. Okay, well, we've done that. Well, we've done that requirement, so it's not like it matters anymore. The number of different forms you've obtained. Okay, so let me caught without being spotted. So in order to fill out the, I need to catch a lot. Basically is what the game's telling me. I need to catch a lot of these guys. And that's just how the game works. But let's go find Ray. We need his help, his guidance a little bit. Ooh, that one's sleeping. We may be able to catch that one without it spotting us. Yeah. Perfection. Alright. That does her. What is that? What is that? What the research text did that fill out? I need to defeat it with a ground type move. I need to defeat a lot of them with ground type moves. Okay. Alright. Well. Can we fight one? I don't think that's a good idea, but let's fight one. Alright. We gotta fight one to do the thing, so let's do the thing. Alright, that's what the game asked us to do. Alright. Okay, well, in any case, that was that. I mean, there was no real practical purpose to fighting the Starly, but, it's fine. Wonder what other kinds of Pokemon we can find. We've only seen the 3 so far, but I'm interested to see what else. Hello. Oh, do I need to throw my... Perfect. Tumblestones? Is that where they come from? Horseshoe Plains. Let's see what's in here. Around here, you can find a Pokemon called Buizel. It's got an aggressive disposition. I see. That means they'll try to hit you with its move, just like Shinx. You don't need to battle it to catch it. Alright, if you take too much damage within a short time, you'll be in danger of blacking out. You can tell if you're in danger when the edges of the screen turn red. Okay, so it's just telling me how I actually black out in this. And speaking of which, your research task for Buizel includes seeing it use a certain move. You've got to see the move in battle for it to count towards the task, so battling is extra key here. Alright, I'm going on ahead. Come catch up once you've checked off some of Buizel's tasks. Alright. So, I need to go fight a Buizel, which is an easier said than done. So it's gonna try and throw hands with me, but that's okay. And now it's angry. I mean, this is probably the smartest idea that anybody's had. Fight? Guess leafage? Oh. Items. Guess we gotta throw a Pokeball at it. Use! Or not. What move do I need to do? What move do I need to learn? Okay. What? It's angry. And now it's getting angry at me. This is getting worse before it gets better. This is getting a lot worse. Catch it! I don't even know what move it wants me to research. Probably should have done that first. Buizel! Okay, number caught. And that, Pokedex, what is the entry for that? I have to see it use Aqua Jet. Okay. So if I want to do what I want to do, then I need to find a Buizel with that knows Aqua Jet. And see it use Aqua Jet, basically. We've got three Starlies in here. We probably should sort some of those out. I wonder where we can do that. We didn't do many of Buizel's tasks, but that's okay. Throw it. Smash the thing so I can get some Tumblestones. Yeah. Alright. Well, we're getting on track with getting Rowlet to level up, though. What are they doing? I wonder if I can sneak around it and get it to fight me. Because I need to use Aqua Jet if I want it to do the thing that I want to do. So I gotta sneak up on it and attack it. Alright, use Aqua Jet. That's not what I want. Use Aqua Jet. Use Aqua Jet. Do I have to throw myself in harm's way to get you to use Aqua Jet? Use Aqua Jet. Why does it not want to use Aqua Jet? Why does none of the Pokemon I want you want to use Aqua Jet for me? Okay, in hindsight that was my fault. In hindsight, that was my fault. Alright, so what am I learning for new moves? I mean, I suppose I can use the one I caught and get it to use Aqua Jet that way. I suppose that's a way I can do it. Right? Well, I suppose I should just go and find Ray, I guess. Since I don't know what I'm supposed to do to actually learn how to do the things that I need to do, so I'm just gonna move on. Smash it and give me some tumbles. I need tumble stuff. So Stardust. Galaxy member. You're feeling okay. Okay, so they're just out in the wilderness. They're not here to help me in any sort of way. Hello, Starlies. I don't think I did what you wanted me to do, but that's okay. You're doing pretty well for a mysterious stranger from the sky. But here, a little more for keeping up with me. Your very own Crafty Kid. Thank you. What's the Crafty Kit do? Crafty Kit, a kit containing everything you might need to know about crafting, even when there's no workbench around. However, you can only use the materials you have in your satchel. Alright, so you can select the crafting kit from the key items pocket in your satchel to craft items wherever and whenever you like. However, unlike a workbench, you'll only be able to use the materials in your satchel, and you won't be able to craft more items than your satchel can hold. Okay. And here's a recipe for potions, too. Alright, thank you. Now I have a thing that I can use to make potions. Or medicinal leak. Okay, I guess that makes sense. I've been finding a lot of medicinal leaks, so that makes sense. With a crafting kit, you can craft items anywhere using whatever materials are in your satchel. So long as you've got an apricorn and a tumblestone, you can make a Pokeball at any time. Or with an ore berry and a medicinal leak, you can whip up a potion. So heal up your Pokemon whenever they need healing. Alright, research going alright. You can see if you got tests ready to turn in on the Pokedex cover. I've got 17 that I need. How do I know when I haven't? Okay, so I can't. So well, it says Togepi somewhere in Obsidian Field, so I'm assuming I can catch it somewhere. Once you got some tasks done, you should go check out with the Professor Leviton. So see you soon. Okay, so he's leaving, and now I just need to go and. Well, I mean. Alright, those are some apricorns. I need apricorns, so. Oh, hello! I can catch you, right? Yes! Hello, friend! I needed you! I need you for a task! Yay! I have a new thing that I unlocked! I randomly just came across a thing and I was like, hey, you're a Wurmple! I want you! Alright, let's choose Bidoof this time, because we haven't done that yet. He needs some exercise. Yeah, we haven't used Bidoof in a while. Alright. That should be plenty of resources. Alright, so we found a Pokemon, but we need to report it into the Pokedex before we can do a thing with it. Can't imagine the Wurmple would be particularly fond of fighting us, but, I'm just looking around for Pokemon that I'm missing, basically. I don't know what Pokemon are where, but, I think it would be a good idea to just go and investigate and make sure I have every Pokemon I need before I go out and fight. Alright. Now, where, oh where? Where's Laventon? Where the hell is he? He would be back in the camp, right? I can't just Breath of the Wild up this mountain, can I? There's no way in hell I can do that. Ooh, I can, but it's not. But the game is not built around doing that. Ooh, okay. Ah, there's my camp. That literally just took me in a circle. All right, fair enough. Oh, if it isn't a crafting kit, you must have listened attentively to Ray's teachings. Excellent work, Dio girl. This seems to be like a good time to explain to you about server reports and the rewards they offer. Alright, when you submit server reports, you receive money based on the level and number of Pokemon you've caught. Okay, you receive many more monies if you fulfill certain conditions, such as catching a species for the first time. On that note, let me check the research tasks you complete thus far. Okay, so now he's going to accept the tasks. Alright. Alright, that's a lot of money. I mean, somewhat, but it's not, it's enough. I see. Most eliminating. I'll update our Pokedex with this new data. Alright. By carrying out research tasks and submitting server reports, you'll raise the research levels of Pokemon species you encounter. If you raise a Pokemon entry to level 10, this entry will consider complete and you will have unlocked all the detailed information that has to be said about that species. Alright. So, as you carry out tasks and complete the Pokedex entries for different species, you'll gain Pokemon research points, which you can view on the cover of your Pokedex. Once you've earned a certain number of points, you'll be able to move up to the ranks of the Galaxy Possession Team. Alright, so I need to be level 10 first and foremost. Ooh. I'm almost at level 8 for, I'm almost at level 10 for Rowlet. So, what do I need to see from it? I haven't learned stronger agile style moves yet, so I'm not gonna worry about that. Alright, species newly registered on the Pokedex. Okay, I'm close to getting a new level. Not quite there yet, I'm afraid. You'll need to complete a few more research tasks before you're ready to go up a rank. I can do that. I recommend you work your way up through Bidoof and Starly's tasks first. Hang in there. Alright, so we're gonna put Bidoof at the front, so we can actually get some stuff done with him. Now the question is, where do we go to explore? Alright. Continue my excursion. I need to level up my stuff, so I can't just leave yet. Let's go this way, since I have no idea what's this way. She's like, oh, this is return. No, I don't want to return to Jubilee Village. This is not where I wanted to go. I didn't realize that was the way back. Okay, so... who do I... And I can talk to the dude here and get and change my Pokemon, right? Right? I can talk to this guy? See my Pokemon. I'm gonna swap around my Pokemon a little bit. Because I have 2 Starlies in my party that I don't really want. So... Okay. And now we're on a good position to go do some things. Alright, let's bring Wurmple, because I like Wurmple and I want to see him evolve. Alright, let's see what other Pokemon we can find out in the wild. Alright. Okay, this isn't the right way to go. But, it says there's a Togepi out here somewhere, so I'm interested to know where he is. Alright. He'll level up eventually. Sure. But in the meantime, just, Horseshoe Plains is where we just were, so... Maybe we should go back to Horseshoe... Also, this region is big. This particular section of the region is massive. So... Alright. So now we need to go and investigate... Let's fight. We need to see some stuff. So... This is probably a really bad idea because this is just a bug-type Pokemon, but, Alright. Of course. Alright, that levels up our points a little bit. So we've got a outstanding task now, I think. Yeah, we've got an unreported task. We need 200, we need another... We need more research points if we want to do any sort of thing. But, first and foremost... Alright, caught him unaware, I think. Great. Okay. So... That's not gonna work. Oh, hello, Shinx. Oh, I need to fight you. Okay, this is a bad idea as well, because it's electric type fighting a water type. Which one do you think is gonna win? Oh, I haven't learned... That's what it is. He hasn't learned water type moves yet. That's what's going on. Okay. Alright. Alright. And now... I believe once we're at level 15, our Rowlet will evolve. What is that on the other side there? I see something shiny. I want to go get... Oh, that's just the long and short of this game. I see something shiny, so I want. Let me guess, it's not going to let me pass through here because this guy is standing on the bridge. Yeah, visible wall. There are many strong Pokemon that make their home on the other side of this bridge. I can't let you pass unless you're a first star recruit. Then you'll probably be alright. Okay, so I need to be a first star before I can actually move on and do the things that I want to do. Well, that's an easy... How do I check my Pokemon? So I can't leave Aspiration Hill or Horseshoe Plains. I gotta stay here. Well, there's another area over... There's another area over this way that I can go and explore. Alright, that's my trainer bag. What can I... Change moves. Do I have a new move for anybody? Yeah. Do I have a new move for anybody? No, I have roll out and tackle. That's... Okay. Alright, so nothing yet. Nothing yet. Okay, I need to level him up before I can do a thing with him, so... We'll be fine, I think. We need to level up our food, our levels up a little bit more, but, Oh, does that not work? Okay. That's how it works. This is how we fight. Okay, this is how we're doing it. Alright, you little bastard. Well, I have a potion, so it's fine, but, gotcha. Okay, I need to feed my potions to somebody. Do I have a potion? I have a potion somewhere, right? Yeah, there's my potion. Okay, so feed this to use Beweasel. Yeah, there we go. Alright. I don't even know what the Oran Berry did. I don't think it did anything. Alright, so... I might as well... What Pokemon are close to getting a research task leveled up? Bidoof is research level 8. I need to defeat another one in battle and evolve one. So I believe they evolve at level 12, or I think. I forget. I'm being perfectly honest. Let's put on a Wurmple. Let's go eat a Wurmple. Come on, let's do it. All right. Gust. All right. And quick attack. There we go. I don't think that it learns anything from that, but I would be surprised. We need to be at least level 1 to be able to... We need to at least be Galaxy Research at level 1. I'm assuming if we catch this guy, we can do a thing with that. Where is it? That wasn't what I wanted. Stop throwing my Pokeballs before locking on. And... perfect. Alright, so another Wurmple, and then we'll have another research task done. Alright. Alright, Wurmple is... alright, so... Rowlet is currently at level 9, so... we need to do something to level him up. And I have no idea what that is. Something fat. Something that can easily be leveled up. Oh, hello! Oh, hello. I haven't seen you before. Can I fight you? Are you an aggressive? Are you gonna be angry at me? Hi, Ponyta. You gonna be mad at me? No? You're not gonna fight me? Okay. Can I catch you? Hey! Ponyta! Now I have a fire-type Pokemon. Alright. I was a little worried that I wasn't gonna be able to catch the Ponyta, but, that's neat. That's fun. It's fun, 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 fun. Oh, hello. Yeah, no. We're not dealing with that. I'm pretty sure this guy's like level 40. So I don't think... Actually, I know... I've seen on Twitter this guy's level 40. Yeah. Yeah, we ain't messing. We ain't messing. We're getting the hell out of here. I mean, we could catch it, but that'll take a while. We're not going to be able to do that. It is... Hello! Eevee? Oh, I want my Eevee. I want my Eevee. Oh, give me Eevee. Give me the precious little Eevee. Oh. Oh. Yeah, that was a Ponyta. I caught a Ponyta. No, that was actually that evolved one was a Rapidash. That's a much bigger, much more terrifying. It actually has a Galarian form now, which is kind of cool. It's based on it kind of leans into the whole unicorn thing that's got going on. But Yeah, that's a level... That was a... I know from Twitter that that one's a level 40 Rapidash, so we're not dealing with that right now until much later. Much, much later, we're not doing that. But, in the meantime, what else can we do? We caught a new Pokemon, right? How many research... We got 7 outstanding tasks, so... I don't know. I want to catch another Pokemon, but, let's try that. Let's try this. Gotcha. 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 Hey, okay. Number you caught without being spotted. 3 of 5. That's been updated. Alright. I saw an Eevee, though, and I want to catch an Eevee, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to catch the Eevee. I need to keep an... That was the place where I saw it, so... Keep an eye on it and make sure it doesn't flee again. Is what I'm trying to do. Where's my Eevee? Where's my little precious little boy? Where's my precious bean? That's a Bidoof. You're a precious little boy, but you're not my precious little boy. You're somebody's precious little boy, but not mine. Oh, I can see the mountain. Why did the music change? The music just suddenly got a lot more sinister. Why are you standing in the... Why is a fire type standing in the water? Why is a fire type standing in the water? That seems like a... That seems like an occupational hazard. I can check my research tasks on it, right? Number of times he's giving it food. What is it? What even is its food? Investigate sighting of an unusual Ponyta. It says unknown. So, in other words, that the Ponyta that I caught isn't supposed to be there. Seems. Okay, that's interesting. Well, I need to catch you, so let's get into my Pokeball so I can have you. Oh, I see. Become skittish if I catch it. So why is the Ponyta even here at all? I'm assuming that's its mom over there. The giant Rapidash that's just here. Alright. Number caught. That's gonna level up my research test a little bit, I think. I need more research tests for other Pokemon, though. If I can find that Eevee from earlier, that's going to help a bunch, but I don't know where the Eevee went. If I can just get my next Eevee... Hello. Oh, hello. Oh, I know what you are. I wonder if I can sneak up on it. Okay, it doesn't seem like I can sneak up on it. Hello. Gotcha. Yeah! Drifloon! Oh, it's an aggressive. Okay. So we gotta fight it. Well, it's ghost type? Uh-oh. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. Where did it go? Alright, fight it. I guess we're fighting it now. Alright, it's only level 4, so I'm not worried, but... Let's use Thunder Shock. Because that is a move that will update my Pokedex, so we're doing that. And my Shinx fainted. And, we don't have a way to revive our Pokemon yet, so... Swap Pokemon. We should have it weakened enough that we can deal with it, but... Items. Pokeball. Use. Catch it. Perfection. Oh, hello. What did it just give me? A Vivichar. It just gave me a straight up cabbage. It just gave me a cabbage. I don't know how to feel about that. It gave me a cabbage. Alright, and that Shinx seems to be shadowboxing with something. Uh-oh. It's angry at me. I don't want it being angry at me. We should have more than enough... Okay, I think we have more than enough research. I need to fight more, but... Do I have... Wait, can I revive with a potion? I'm curious. Can I revive with a potion? Probably not, because this is how the game's been established to work, but... Yeah, there's... Okay, so I need to... So I need to revive. I need to figure out how to craft revives, or I'm not going to be able to do a thing. And in that regard, I think I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna go back to the camp now. Oh, hello. What move was that? What move did it just throw at me? I think I'm gonna call this an expedition then. We're gonna go learn some research tasks. Alright. Let's carry the report our findings. Total Pokemon caught. That's 970. Alright. Oh, it seems you made some new observations. Let's have a look then. I see. Most illuminating. I'll update our Pokedex with this new data. Alright. Shinx is now level 9. So, research level 6. Level 4, level 6. I need one more research point to level up Shinx. Oh, it has a... I found one with an alternate form and didn't realize it? What? Oh, is this a male? Oh, male and female. Okay, I get it. Alright, so I haven't fully updated some of these yet. Okay, I need 10 more points. Okay, let's go continue my excursion. Alright, so we need one more so we need to level up Shinx. We need to do one more thing with Shinx. Right? It's only level 9. What can I buy? Oh, there's the revives. Okay, I guess I'm gonna buy this. Because actually, I'm gonna buy a couple of these. Because I need them. And, okay, so... Getting work on research tasks. I need one more task done before I can do a thing. So we're gonna do that. First things first, we're gonna heal up my Shinx, because that is the one I need to focus on. The revival item, yeah, the revival item's always been a stone. I don't know why it is. It's always been some sort of strange crystal. I don't understand. I don't think we're ever gonna get an explanation for that, but it's some sort of medicine. That's the fake thing we've gotten. Alright, so... so Shinx... I need to catch one more, and then I will have completed its relevant information. So, we're gonna do that. Yeah, let's go find a Shinx then. Clearly, you need to find one of those first before we can do a thing. Of course, we could do. We also could take advantage of the fact that there's a. There's a couple of things we could do actually. What level is Drifloon evolve at? I know it does, but when does it evolve? I need to fight a Shinx, so let's go find one. If I focus on Shinx, then if I finish off the Shinx research tasks, I will be fine. Not sure where it is now because it's late at night, but and I've enraged a Pokemon. Yeah, the revives are indeed a stone. They've all, I don't know why. They've always been some sort of strange crystal. It's interesting. It's interesting. It's always been interesting. There are some things that are explained that are gonna be explained in this game. In fact, there's a lot of things that are gonna be explained in this game, but doesn't seem like the origins of revives are gonna be one of them. Not even remotely. Well, there's a Shinx on that mountain. I think. Let's see if we can fight that. If I can get on that mountain somehow. Okay, it doesn't seem like I can climb a mountain. Yeah, this is very much not Breath of the Wild in the slightest. Okay. Well, it seems I can kind of make my way up by sneaking. Seems. Or not. Okay, guess I'm leaving. Alright. Well, it's interesting in the very least that Drifloon is just kind of hanging out. Yeah, that's just what this is. The Pokemon are just chilling out. Where? Oh, where? Oh, where? Oh, hello! Hello, friend! Please tell me you're a friendly. Oh, not a friendly. Oh, not a friendly. Okay, I guess we're fighting. Oh, and he... Oh, I get the feeling he was a rare Pokemon and now I'm never gonna see him again. Eevee. Eevee. At long last. I found him. Go investigate, please. Yeah, that's it. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Time's you giving it food. Gotcha! No! Get in my ball! No! 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 I did everything right though, and I still didn't get the boy. Oh, I didn't get an Eevee then. Alright, fine. Guess I'm gonna continue onward with my task of trying to find this. Where the hell? Where the hell is it? Oh, no. No, no, no. Hopefully it doesn't see me so I can steal this, whatever the hell's over here. Alright, I know this is a boss. I know this is some sort of boss that's gonna throw hands with me. I don't want to fight that right now. That's a Bidoof. Shinx was near the starting area now that I think about it, right? So if I go near the starting area, I'm gonna find him. Alright, well, I clearly need more apricorns now, since I've seemed to have... It seems like my Seems like my Pokemon don't... Seems like my apricorns don't stay fresh very long. If I don't use them immediately to make a Pokeball, they go bad. It's been established. Right, where the hell is this shit? I think I've already completed my research task. Actually, I'm pretty sure I have. No, I haven't. I haven't done any research tasks. And since I've gone out on this little expedition of mine. There you are! Let's fight. Okay. Uh-oh. Items. Potion. Perfect. Quick attack. Thunder Shock isn't gonna do much, but it's better than nothing. I need to catch one. That's all I need. I need to catch one. Or was it defeat in battle? What was... I remember, it was one of the two. Okay, I don't remember. I'm gonna presume catch? No, I think it was defeat in battle, so I'm gonna try that. If not, I can always catch one, but I have no idea. Oh, it was catch. Okay. I get... Well, there's another one right here, so I guess we can complete both of those. There's actually two here. So... Ow! Yeah. I just threw a spoiled apricorn at it, so... Ow! Okay, I'm very close to dying. Okay. Well, that fulfilled my research task, so that's the big good thing, but, I kinda need to deal with the Pokemon I'm present right now. Ow! Alright, now it's gonna deal with the Pokemon. Now, Rowlet, your job is to knock this thing out. Oh. Oh, that's how I do it. Alright. Okay, so that's a... Okay, so now I can complete this research task. Fight... Alright. Alright. Alright, leafage. Perfect. Alright, number is defeated for... And that should do it for the research tasks, right? Open. Where is my... No, ZL. Where, oh, where is my Rowlet? Okay, so that's another research task done. So now that it's at level 10, I should have all the relevant information open to me. So... Yeah, you get the and that's what I like about the game. You get the choice to see what kind of attack tasks you get to complete. And then from there, you just kind of do them. Alright, well, up this mountain I go, because that's the shortcut. But, and then I think we should be good to go back home. Alright, let's talk to him. Yeah, we've caught the Pokemon, but we've also defeated a couple in battle. Okay, that's all he gives me? Fair enough. I didn't do all that much. Alright, so that should update the Pokedex. Now the research level is complete. Flies noiselessly on delicate wings, it has mastered the art of deftly launching dagger-shaped feathers from those wings. Ah, now that my research task for Shinx is complete as well. Alrighty. Alrighty. Okay. So now that we've officially completed our tasks, and now we've done the thing. You've made good progress on these research tasks, Mithra. I do believe you're ready to move up the ranks. Let's go back to the village and report the good news to Captain Silene. It's time you earned yourself a star. Yeah, now we can do that. We're good. We've leveled up. In any case, Jubilee Village. Don't I have a couple of Wurmple? Can't I grab my Wurmple? I need my Wurmple to complete the one task, so. Alright. I wanna swap out my Pokemon. I wanna swap out my Pokemon just briefly. I'll be back for him. I'll be back for him. Don't worry. I will be back for him. I just want to trade out my level 3 Wurmple for the dude that needs it. You're the guard state that I need to talk to, right? Yes, I got a Wurmple for you. Oh, I've caught a couple that I can give him. Alright, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, this is yours. You really brought me one. You must be good, as the rumor says. I'd like to name this Wurmple right away. I've been told the Wurmple will evolve into a Beautifly, so I should give it a name with that in mind. It's a tough decision. Which one of these do you like? Beauticia, Beautifred, or Beaugene? Beauticia actually sounds pretty good. Yeah, I like Beauticia too. I guess that's decided then. Alright. I'll raise Beauticia to see a splendiferous Beautifly. Wait and see. Except, I don't think that's going to be that straightforward, because Wurmple does evolve, but it evolves into 2 different Pokemon, depending on how it's raised. So, well, it's entirely dependent on luck and what you've caught, but it does evolve into something else completely. I mean, it does cost a little bit of luck. But, in any case, then, we need to go get our Pokemon back, actually. Speaking of which, we need to go get our Pokemon back. What's our highest level Pokemon? Talk. I don't have. I need my Buweasel back. Actually, yeah, we need to raise a Buweasel so that we can mark off his Pokedex entries, and then once we're done with him, we can move on. We can move on and do some of the other ones that we've caught. All right. Well, in any case, that should do her. We're gonna go talk to Silene now and get our star so we can move on and explore new areas. Which we will be able to do for... I don't think we're gonna have time to do that for this stream, but we can go out and explore new areas, no problem. Alright. If you have progress report, a judge's word in this. Show me your Pokedex. Alright. Habitat unknown. Where do I find these guys? I need to do more with Bidoof. He's only level 2. Starly's almost done. Buweasel is close-ish. And Eevee I've seen, but I haven't caught. Okay, so we're gonna do something with Eevee. We're gonna try and catch Eevee next time, because I want to see what it can do. I want to see what... I want to just get started on Eevee, because Eevee is gonna be one of the bigger ones that I'm gonna need to find and catch. So, I need to figure out all of its different evolve forms and stuff. But, you made progress. It seems you have earned yourself a star. With this, you have officially attained the rank of first star in the Galaxy Expedition Team. And now I've leveled up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 10 star ranks. Okay, that's gonna be fun. You now use heavy balls. Moving on up to level 10, you'll also obey your orders reliably in battle. The rewards you earn in your survey reports will be more generous now, too. Have these as well. These are further recipes you'll need for crafting. What am I getting? Heavy balls! Heavy ball. A recipe for crafting heavy balls from scratch. Acquired material. Black tumble. I don't know where to get black tumblestone, but sounds important. Obtaining recipe for Vive. Ooh, now I can just make them. Oh, that's what I need the Vivichokes for. That's what I need the cabbage that they gave me for. I need that to make my revives and medicines. That a stranger like you should fall from the sky and yet flourish among us like that. This is a testament of your native talent and hard work. Most people prefer when things are simple enough to be judged on face value alone. And proving your worth by moving up through our ranks is something that anyone can understand. Keep at it, and even if you did fall from the sky, people may be more willing to accept you. Work your way through the ranks will also be helpful if you wish to want to make a life for yourself here. A higher ranks will grant you access to more types of Pokeballs and greater rewards. I mean, I don't think I really want to make a life for myself here, considering, well, I'm not even from this time period. God just kind of kidnapped me from whatever time period I'm from, and sent me here. So he very much wants me. He very much wants me to kind of just go about my business, catch all the Pokemon, and then presumably he'll put me back in the correct timeline so I can actually go back onward and return to my family. Because again, God kidnapped me and sent me to this dimension. He kidnapped me and sent me to ancient Sinnoh. So I kind of need to get back to my family, is what I'm saying. Kind of need to get back to my family as soon as possible. Yeah, I don't have any complaints making a life for myself here. Alright, getting to work on research tasks. Alright. Alright. For today, at least, you've earned yourself a meal at the Wallflower and a good night's rest. Thank you. Alright. So, Mithra, my girl. I believe a jolly good congratulations is in order. Well done on earning your first star rank. Our usual order of potato mochi tastes better than when there's something to celebrate. Hey, by the way, have you taken on that request Beauregard had? Well, most people here don't know about much about Pokemon. You've noticed, right? So it's our job as a Survey Corps to take care of any issues that crop up because of that. Like it's your job or something. Or any issues that crop up because of that. We're basically the Pokemon problem solvers. Okay, indeed so. Some Pokemon people will ask you for help when you talk to them, while others will other requests will need to be claimed from the blackboard I keep on my lab. Speaking of which, weren't you approached by a request recently, Ray? What was it all about? That one might be a little bit of a better fit for Mithra than me. I don't think I'll be able to pull it off unless I get better at Pokemon battling first. What is it? Ah yes, that request came from Mai of the Diamond Clan, if I recall correctly. The people of the Diamond Clan have lived here in Hisui since before even the Galaxy team arrived. Okay. We know about those guys a little bit from the trailers and stuff that have been pushed out, but yeah, if we could establish good relations, I'm sure there's much we might learn from them. Including more about the local Pokemon. Alright. But if we can discuss all that tomorrow, for today we should eat up and get some rest. Alright. So, I'm curious what that request is. The next day, I get the feeling it has something to do with that Rapidash that we've been seeing. Get the feeling. Hey, Mithra, before we go meet Maya at that request, mind showing me how you do in battle? Of course. I mean, there was nothing else we're doing, so might as well. Great, I'll be at the training grounds. If you've been catching lots of Pokemon, you can change up your team at the pastures, just so you know. Alright, off he goes. Alright. So where's the training ground? So that's the training grounds then. Alright, are there other requests that I can fulfill right now that I'm not seeing? I would assume yes. Might as well look around and ask. There's this. Oh, hell. Who is this? Oh, it's just people. Okay, it's just normal, everyday Joes. Well. We need to go and explore over here. So we're gonna do just that. Now my question is, What does he mean by training grounds? Is this where we're, like, training Pokemon battles so we can learn how to fight? That's probably what he's talking about. I can only guess. Can only hazard a guess. Yep, Pokemon battle, Pokemon battle. Alright, thanks for taking a minute with me. I know your plate's full right now. And still that swirly thing. I'm going to be straightforward with you about something. And that is... I don't understand how anyone can handle taking on Pokemon in battle. I know I'm a Service Corps member, and I've even got my own partner Pokemon, but I just can't do it. You have a Pokemon? That's right, take a look at my very own partner. Pikachu! Hey! I was curious where Pikachu is. I was curious when Pikachu was going to show up. He is the mascot of the franchise, after all. That and Eevee, to a lesser extent, but, I don't know. It's interesting. This is my Pikachu. During that Shinx attack, I should have had Pikachu fight at my side, but my mind just went blank. And really, when you get right down to it, Pokemon are terrifying, right? Why should this thing be able to fire electricity? Again, a very valid point. Why do Pokemon be able to shoot electricity? Because it's a fun idea for a concept for a monster catching franchise. Oh, now, as to the logistics behind that, about how they can shoot electricity, don't worry about it. It's terrifying, but don't worry about it. Biga. But watching you work completing those research tasks convinced me. If I wanted my Service Corps to work well, my partner and I have got to be a team. And our first step to becoming a real team is to battle your team. Alright, but you only have the one Pokemon. How's that gonna work? I guess we're doing a rival battle now. Alright. And now we're Rowlet. Okay. Well, he's level 9. Ugh. Paralysis. Okay. Ow. We're gonna... This isn't gonna work, so... That's much better. We're taking a bit of damage, but we're fine. We're good. Alright. And now we've defeated Pikachu. The battle decided. Alright. Yeah, that's literally the entire response everybody's been having to Pokemon. It's just, Pokemon are terrifying creatures, aren't they? Yes! You've iterated that point several times. What if all Pokemon came from Gyarados from Earthbound? Basically. That's what everybody seems to think. Alright. That was amazing. The way you fight alongside your Pokemon, you don't seem one bit scared of battling. We'll just have to catch up as best we can, right, Pikachu? Ah, fair enough. Pikachu's got a bit of a tendency to attack, you see. That's why he normally stays in his ball. I guess the first step for Pikachu and me to be getting a little bit friendlier with one another. Oh, by the way, what the professor said Pokemon have these things called types, which apparently make a big difference in how battles go. Yeah, type advantages are a thing. If you don't know what a type advantage is, you're not going to be able to do very well in a Pokemon battle. You need... Specifically, we're gonna need a water type Pokemon to deal with the Rapidash that's running around in the starting area. But Pikachu here seems to be an electric type, for example. Yeah. Earthbound is pretty great. I haven't played Earthbound. I've seen people play it, but I've never played it for myself. But I do know that the marketing got kind of screwed it over a little bit because basically Nintendo's advertisements for it at the time could be summarized as "this game stinks." They basically just doubled down on the gross out humor, and that's why it didn't sell well, and that's why we never got another Earthbound game outside of Japan. So yeah, but that's why Mother 3 is Earthbound centric. Mother 3 is Japan centric. We're never gonna get another Earthbound game because they didn't do so very good with it the last time, and now they're just kind of brushing it off as if it never happened. Well, Pokemon moves have types. Yeah, we've already know about this. Here are some examples of type matchups. Fire moves are strong. Yeah, and all of them are marked in our menu, so it's fine. So you're the one, the new recruit everyone's been talking about. Hello, who are you? The name's Zizu, captain of the Survey Corps. No, Security Corps, never mind. I've seen you got some fight in you. Figured I'd stop by and give you what advice I could. Captain Zizu is a master of the ancient martial arts when you got a Pokemon in battle. Now listen, if your Pokemon truly mastered its moves, they can actually use them in different styles. Oh, is that why we were able to use Agile and... Okay, that makes a bit of sense now. Once we've learned how to use our moves... Yeah. Nobody... Yeah, that was a stereotype that I don't think was ever actually a thing. I don't think kids were ever actually into gross out humor. I think that's just what adults decided they were into. And so they decided to market Earthbound's entire campaign around it. It was a weird idea. And it didn't really work out in the long term, but now it's a cult classic. So I guess it sort of worked out, but not really. On the one hand, you can choose to deliver a move in a strong style. The move will deal more damage, but afterwards it'll take longer for your Pokemon to act. Alright. On the other hand, you can choose to unleash a move in the Agile style. Such a move will have less power behind it, but your Pokemon can act more quickly afterward. In truly favorable conditions, it might even get out 2 moves before the opponent can act. Strong style moves, Agile style moves, and of course regular moves. Choose what is right for a given situation and direct your Pokemon with a little nudge. Okay. Well, that's helpful information. Yeah, we've already learned. Basically, it's just summarizing everything we've done. Boost the power of the moves, but lowers the use in action speed and uses more PP. So be careful which one you use. Oh, one more thing. If you want to teach your Pokemon some powerful moves, just let me know. Or are you a move tutor? Well, they're certainly handy to find out before going to tackle Mai's request. You remember, I mentioned it earlier, I'm heading down to see about Mai's request. I'm supposed to meet her down past the footing of Aspiration Hill. You can come along, too. Get ready and then meet us down there, won't you? And by ready, I mean double-checking what Pokemon you bring in. Maybe even teaching some of the moves from Zizu. I'm actually interested to see what kind of moves she can teach. Well, I don't think we're gonna have time to go do that quest. Here at the train grounds, your Pokemon can master moves and learn new ones. Hello there, Server Corps recruit. Did you need something from me? I want new moves. So what should... Okay. Rowlet? Does Rowlet have the ability to learn new moves? Oh, it learns Swift, Magical... Okay, it can learn all these, but they cost money. Check summary. What moves does it have? Oh, it learned Roost now. So we can use Roost if we want to. Alright, well... I don't know what other Pokemon I can learn moves for. Oh, I got Aqua Jet now, so now I can fulfill that requirement for my Buizel. I can do a thing with that and learn Aqua Jet. Master moves? Can't help your Pokemon master moves if you don't have a Seed or a Mastery. Okay. What about a question? Okay, this is where I just learn all the different things. Okay, so... do I... I guess I can just talk about Jubilee Village a little bit. So you're a recruit for a Survey Corps? Don't slack off making that Pokedex of yours. Shrine Guardian, watch over us. Lucille stirs various protective charms that come in handy when you're out exploring the wild. I'm here to give thanks to the Guardian of the Shrine who watches over Jubilee Village. And you, child, if you're here with a prayer on the shrine, perhaps your charms can help. Tell me, what is it you wish? Lose fewer items, faint less frequently, stay in good health. What do charms do? If it's lost items you need to prevent, I would suggest using the tempting charm for you, my dear. Should you ever faint, it's magically become the first... Okay, taking the first place of other items that would have been lost. If you should keep with yourself from saying the survival charm... Okay, so these are... So the charms are just a thing that we can use. Warding charm keeps you good health. Oh, that prevents status conditions. Okay, so that's interesting. Alright, that's interesting. Well... I guess we can just... What do you do? You're the trading post. Merit points. Alright, so this is where trading comes in. So I can... That's probably how you're supposed to get the other Pokemon. You can trade for other Pokemon if you need to. Alright. Services... I know how to trade, but I'm interested in knowing how item trade works. You gather merit points or MP from helping people on the Lost and Found, right? Well, you can exchange MP for items you like. I offer a couple of different services here. What is it you want to hear about? I'm good. Okay, so I don't know what else I can talk to her about, but there's a couple of locations. What about you? Summer is best season, but I'm rather rely on the quality of my soot food roots to make my potato mochi tasty. Okay. Well, how's your quest going? Looks like you got some skills, kid. Good thing, too. It's dangerous outside the village. Aww. So cute. Okay. Well... What are you? See something you want? It's yours for a price. This was not here by all means. Craft it yourself. Okay, this is where I buy things. Please let me see Starly's entry in that Pokedex the moment you complete it. Oh, I haven't completed Starly. Okay, that's what it is. Right? What do I need to do to complete Starly's Pokedex entry so far? I need 2 more research points. So, I need to defeat another Starly, I think. And maybe catch some more. That's all I can think of. That and maybe try evolve it. So, I don't know. I got a couple of things I need to look into. What can I talk to you about? What is this? Ooh, modern jacket, a pair of modern trousers, a pair of modern shoes. What a precious gift. Please take good care of such fine attire. What is she giving me? Shaman, fancy, oh, these are all the things. Okay, these are the pre-order things, I think. Alright. Oh, wait, no, these are all the things that I get for having save data. I get it. I get what we're doing. What is it? Okay, so these are just the outfits I can wear. Neat. Okay, so alright, well, yeah, I'm stalling for time because I'm literally just kind of, what is this? Oh, wait, this is my house. Alright, well, there's nothing else I can really, I don't really want to go out and do something else because I'm kind of done for time, but, so, in any case, I guess I'm really gonna leave the stream here. It's a little bit earlier than I normally go, but by the time I'm done talking, it'll probably be fine, but, yeah, I am enjoying the game so far. The game is interesting in how it works. So obviously the game is very much like we're exploring ancient Sinnoh, and that's the whole story. And then obviously God just kind of plucked us from our modern day setting and just plopped us here. So, and he doesn't want us leaving until we've caught enough Pokemon to actually complete the first Pokedex. So, yeah, in that regard, we're probably going to take probably going to be a while before we finish this game. But yeah, we will eventually be able to make ourselves up there and be able to go see God and return home. So yeah, for the time being, we're just kind of going to just have to go about our business. But yeah, that's basically all I've got to say about that. So yeah, the game's interesting. I like the idea of being able to go out and explore ancient Sinnoh. I like the agile and what is it, the strong style moves. I like the battles, how they've kind of reworked the battle system. Not sure if it's gonna be in the next one, but I would be interested to see how they would actually incorporate that into a modern Pokemon game. Unless, of course, they decide to just make another Pokemon Legends and keep that unique style for itself. But I wouldn't object to that, really. I wouldn't object to them making another Legends game, because Legends so far seems like it's going to be a very interesting type of thing. But, yeah, with that, I do think I'm going to leave the stream here. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to see, who's currently, I'm going to see if I can, no, not that one. I'm going to see if we can raid a channel and see who's currently live. I think I need more people to just fall. Well, you guys are probably Pokemon out, so that's probably not a good idea. There's only like 2 people I follow that are actually live right now, but let's see what we're gonna do. But I think I'm gonna raid Spectre, and then we're just gonna go over to his stream for now. But yeah, in any case, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this stream. Yeah, I'm gonna just pop over to his stream a little bit. I need to, well, yeah, we're gonna raid him, and yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to follow me. Be sure to check out all my social links that are on the screen right now. Be sure to check out be sure to check out my main channel as well. That's where I post the main stuff. It's it should be in the social links as well, so you can check it out that way. But yeah, and then there's also there's also my Discord. You can check that out. My Patreon is how you can help support me. Check out my website if you want to see. I post reviews there as well if you want to see those. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. And yeah, I'm just gonna start the raid, and then once we get once we get the raid going, we're gonna just move over and end the stream there. But all right. In any case, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys over in Spectre stream when that actually happens.